Yo, what up, man? What's going on, Degenerate Shark? Now you got it, bro. Lorenzo Davis, you got it, bro. What's going on with you? New, what up, bro? You found my two favorite Biden niggas. Who is this? Who is that? Who is conservative? Who's your two favorite Biden niggas? Who is that? Trump Toy, you got it, man. Social, you got it, bro. What's going on? Oh, both. Oh man, oh man. I didn't even think. I didn't know that. I didn't know this dude's a Biden, President Biden supporter. I didn't know that. I did not know that. You learn something new every day, right? Oh, yeah. Cat and Wild, you got it, bro. What's going on, man? Hey, man, make sure y'all like the stream as y'all come in, bro. Share this shit too. This is gonna be a good one. Shout out to my man Soul Provider Speaks and Jessica X for this alley oop, the double alley oop. They hit me with. Y'all remember NBA Street? Yo, shout out to SKC, man. What's going on? Y'all remember NBA Street where like one nigga throw the alley, then the next nigga throw the alley. I got the double alley, man. This gonna be a game breaker right here, bro. It's gonna be a game breaker. All right. So make sure y'all like it and share this shit. Okay. Bart Simpson, you got it, bro. What's going on? But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh my God. They done brought this dude. This dude is really. Whew. So for all y'all that don't know, and it is crazy, right? Because I the hard thing about YouTubing is doing your thing and not getting sidetracked to do what everybody else is doing, which I'm not knocking that, I'm not shaming it or whatever. Shout out to everybody that does reviews, right? Reviews is a way to go. All right. If you want to catch fire, you want to do shit, make numbers, shoot fast, whoever's popping or whatever the current event is or whatever it is, will have cover that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the key to success. If I really want to do this stuff, I'm probably gonna start working that in. But I'm trying to stay away from it because I'm not trying to really ride waves and do all these other things. But every now and again, like this situation, well, if you're riding a wave right now, well, no, I'm not really riding a wave. I'm doing this to prove a point and to stick to what I'm used to doing. Okay, pointing out the BS, and again, my ultimate thing is what black men should or should not be doing for the sake of power and success long term. Okay, so I'm still staying true to me while taking on what everybody else is doing. Okay, again, not shaming that, not what I'm saying, knocking that, do your thing or not, what have you. But everybody knows says Kevin Samuels, pop. If you want a motherfucker pop, you want your shit to jump. Hey, talk about do whatever Kevin Samuels does, do a review on him. Everybody's watching it, and you get the views, you get the likes, you get all those things, right? What have you. So it is what it is. Another big thing too is for you to be the antagonist. Okay, if you have Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm saying this and repeating all of the red pill ideology, well, what do? You cape up, you become a fucking super simp, and you say how he's wrong and how black women are this and that and niggas ain't shit, even though you a nigga. It's funny, it's hilarious. And my point in this thing with this dude is going to be just that. As you can see from the title, okay, you give up your pride and go. Let him tell y'all. Money reside. What a money
reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm doing something real big this month. Any deal that y'all got and they beating us, I'm gonna be about $400. Just give me your pen and the paper because I'm asked what the what? What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay, I tell you before, y'all know what I do. I give all these good deals and everything else. Y'all better ask about me because I do all that all the time. And that's on who? Man had a little lamb. Okay, 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 okay.
Again, man. Listen, that's what you do, man. You go where the money resides, where the money resides, where the money resides, and where the money resides, and always is with women, but especially with black women, is with pandering and lying to them, reinforcing their mentality, their psychology. Okay, if you want to get paid, you want to blow up, come around and tell black women it's not their fault. It's everybody else's fault. They never did nothing wrong. They're the victims. Demand, 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 demand. But again, when you look at the negative side of the numbers, black women are even worse on the negative side of the numbers. All of them. Okay. Single parenthood, poverty and earning, STD rates, all of these things. Black women are the top of the worst statistics. Okay. And again, I'm not saying that to bash or whatnot, but again, these are the facts. Don't argue with me. Go argue with the CDC. Okay. Don't argue with me. Go argue with, I guess the IRS. Okay. Don't argue with me. All I'm telling you is the facts that are here and the data that you can go look up and find it for yourself. Okay. That's all I'm doing. But if you want to do this, shout out to Soul Provider Speaks in the building. Again, thank you, brother, for the alley oop. Thank you for you and Jessica X for introducing me to this guy. Because yeah, I try not to watch YouTube dudes, so I don't, start doing stuff that other people's doing. But every now and again, you get an alley oop and you catch that motherfucker and you slam it down. All right, Zion Williamson in this bitch. All right. So, the thing about this brother is this, which is kind of funny, is because see what you have to do when you're going to, sell your pride or give up your pride for where the money resides. You have to erase your past. Okay, you got to go and scrub the old shit where you was talking against the shit you saying now. You feel me? See, you can't be talking about MGTOW and how child support did this and that and how, your baby mama was on some BS and she screwed you over and all these other things. But now you're telling just how wonderful and gracious and beautiful and sick and tired that the black women are. You see what I'm saying? Brother, you gotta do better. And then furthermore, it just comes to show you, man, listen, black women don't even care about the delivery of the message. This dude is not a good orator, bro. He's not. He's not the best of speakers. He's not good at even holding a point and remember what he's trying to say. All he's doing is regurgitating, pretty much like you guys said, Derek Jackson light. Okay? Pink pill light. Wigatron G light. Just take whatever the person who is pandering to black women and tell them it ain't your fault, baby. It ain't your fault. Them niggas ain't shit. It ain't on you. Even though again, let me see. What is this? This is it. This is it. No, that ain't it. Let me find it. Where is it? 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 I just had it. Here we go. Here we go. 59%. Okay. 59% of black women have children by multiple fathers. Shout out to Charles Mercer. Beat me to it. Hey, everything's medium on a BABG, G Dizzle. Don't play with me. Nigga, with your good hair. I see them shoes though. I see you got a little thing on there, bro. You gonna make me start, you know what I'm saying? You gonna make me get back in this thing, start putting my shoes on my goddamn community wall. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, these brothers really need to be more careful in cleaning up their past. Shout out to Mad Scientist, man, for the 5. Thank you, brother. Black women keep talking about their education degrees, but somehow keep getting turned into single mothers by men with an 8th grade reading level or less. Yeah, or less. Thank you, brother, for that super chat. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go a little bit further back and show you this brother's beginnings, because a year ago, only a year, he was talking about, child support court, right? So we're gonna do this, and again, fair use, fair use. See, I'm not really focused on what he's doing now because I understand what he's doing now. He's chasing the bag now. Okay, he's chasing the bag. So what he's gonna do? Shout out to Primetime VA in the building. Another BABG baby. Make sure you guys like. I only got 34 likes. I got 100 people in here, man. Come on now, hit the motherfucking like button. Share this shit. So only a year ago, he was talking about child support court, right? So we're going to do that, show you guys, give you a little quick reminder of Brother Shoemake. I think it's Shoemake. Brother Shoemake Way. Let me see some quick. Yeah. What happened here? No, no. Whoa. Nope. Whoa. What happened? Let me cancel that. Let me do this. What the fuck happened to my shit? Wait. Wait, hold on. That was weird. That was super weird. But let's do this. Let's do this. Catch back up. What's going on? Oh yeah, there we go. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's see something quick. There we go. We good? What happened? All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, bet. All right, yeah. Come on, man. Get the damn likes up, bro. I know I ain't got that many haters in here. At least I hope I don't. Trying to share the screen. Oh, let's do this. So where we at? There we go. There we go. There we go.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Shoemake back again with another video. I'm on my way to child support court. Y'all say a little prayer for me, man. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully everything work out.
Say a prayer, brother. Brother, why would you have to say a prayer, brother? Black women are perfect, and you know they can't do no wrong, and we gotta uphold them, uplift them, brother. Why would you need a prayer just a year ago? A year ago, brother. Why would you need a prayer? I mean, surely this wonderful, glorious, beautiful gift to the world, black woman, wouldn't be cause you any kind of trouble in the white man's, court system, right? No way. Shout out to Primetime VA. It's just weird grown men use female talking points. Hey, man. And again, that's why I keep telling y'all, bro. Listen, y'all be focused on the wrong thing. A woman go be a woman. All right. A woman's supposed to do the shit she supposed to do. But men supposed to be cut different, bro. Men are supposed to have a certain code. Men are supposed to have a certain level of, again, pride. And you're not supposed to sell yourself for where the money reside. Again, man, I be telling y'all this, bro. A lot of these dudes, if you can be bought and paid for, it's telling you that's a bad look, bro.
I know it's gonna work out. However it's supposed to go, it's how it's gonna go. I'm a big believer in God, and I already know whatever happened.
This bro, he calling on God, boy. This gotta be bad. he, he calling on the Lord, on God.
Be straight. But nevertheless, y'all say a little proud for me because I ain't gonna lie. You know, child support court ain't no pleasant place to be, especially when you do take care of your kids already. You still gotta.
Hold on, brother. No, you don't. No, 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 brother. You can't take care of your kids. Because what the black woman is saying, you're saying now today, is everything she's saying about the black man is factual. 1,000%. So that would mean you included. So your baby mama was talking all this shit about you a year ago. She couldn't have been lying. She couldn't have been. What are you trying to tell us now that you came to your senses and your ways and just stop being this horrible nigga, horrible dad out here fronting for the world when you ain't never did shit for your kids and you just trying to get out of paying child support? You know the shit that they tell dudes all the time, right? Oh, you ain't paying no child support anyway. Black men pay the least amount of child support and all that. And again, we debunked that. All these lies, man. And again, this guy right here, one of your own, that's been through the shit, but he go jump the fence for a little bit of money, for a little bit of cash. This is the ultimate motherfucking enemy right here, bro. He worse than any bitch ever could be. Shout out to my man, Gene with Trucker Torn. Appreciate you, bro. The black woman is God. God. Yes, indeed.
And deal with all the bullshit. But yeah, I'll holler back at y'all in a minute. I'm finna pull up.
2 hours later.
Man, I'm sick of this shit, man. I swear to God, I can't deal with this shit, man.
Let's skip this just a little bit.
I'm finna go ahead, man, about this shit. I can't take this shit no more, man. I'm just playing. Let's go shoot.
All right, and so I will give him credit for this right here. Let's see. And again, just let me let y'all know something, man. Listen, bro. Listen, when you're shooting, this is what I hate about niggas. Okay? Listen, when you're shooting is about getting as tight of a grouping as you possibly can. Not headshots and this, that, and the other. Because listen, bro, there's a reason why the targets are always on the body, center mass. Oh shit, I just knocked my shit over. Shit. Goddamn. Hey, BABG for real. But listen, this is a reason why the target is for center mass. You don't have a target up here. It is going to be extremely hard for the majority of people to shoot somebody in the head, bro. Okay? You know why? Because it's small, and more likely than not, they're going to be moving, you're going to be moving. So you're not impressing me with your headshots, man. I remember that lame dude from a couple months ago that was pointing at his thing, and I'm like, bro, all I see is bad grouping. That's all I see. And again, I'm no sharpshooter myself, okay? But showing people that you hitting the head of a target isn't saying anything, okay? If you can't hit center mass and hit that red dot and keep all of your groupings within, you know, the 2-inch range, you're not doing anything special, all right? All right, okay.
What's up, y'all? I'm back. Just not left from gun range. And I just thought about it, man. That last little clip before I went in the gun range, that was insensitive.
Give him credit for that. Give credit to the brother for that, man. He did come to his thing, but yet and get a still what? This look at this video. It got no views. This video got no views because you're a black man telling the truth about what's actually going on in your life with your children and child support court. And he did point out the fact like, hey, that was an asshole move. I shouldn't have made a joke about that, especially knowing that men commit suicide the most. Most other suicides that are committed are by handguns. Okay. Women have more suicide attempts, but men actually go through with it. Okay. Because men do their shit deliberately in violent ways. All right. You know how many times I told people, man, I've had 3 occasions where people told me about dudes that shot themselves and they survived, bro. They survived. Shot themselves in the head, in the mouth, or whatnot, what have you, and they survived it, y'all. That's why I'm a firm believer in, bro, if it's not your time, it's not your time. Cause crazy. And it's some of the most gruesome shit ever. Shout out to every other race, XYZ for the Canadian 5. Thank you, brother.
There have been quite a few men that killed themselves behind going through that child support shit, man. And I don't want to be the one to pick on them or nothing like that, because I definitely can understand why somebody would.
Hold on, brother. So wait. You made the insensitive joke. Then you corrected yourself and saying, okay, this is a little fucked up. I shouldn't be doing that because men really are doing this. And your situation is with who? Your situation with who? Your baby mama? Not a black, maybe this man's baby mama is either white or Asian or Hispanic. Maybe she's not black, but the numbers say she black. That's what the numbers say. And I'll bet money that she's black. So now you see to the point of where men are actually committing suicide, taking their own lives over child support. Wow. Over the same black woman that you're praising just a year later.
Take their life from dealing with this whole thing, because this shit definitely ain't easy. It's stressful.
Why is it not easy and stressful, brother? You're dealing with the black woman. You're dealing with a goddess. How can that be difficult? How can she be stressing you? How can it be so stressful? The stress. Where you getting this stress from? It can't be from that beautiful, wonderful, glorious black woman.
Hell, people work hard to build their lives up to what people work hard to have the things that they have. And because you make one mistake by misjudging somebody's character, having a child by somebody who you thought was gonna be a good person and you thought you was gonna be with them, but it didn't work out like that. And then all of a sudden, these people use the government, they use the system to try to rape you. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't cool. But one thing I can say, in regards to me and my situation, today when I went to court, it was some bullshit said. It was a lot of bullshit said, but I made a promise to myself that I ain't finna get on the internet and bash my kid's mom. I talk about my experiences and things that I go through, because I feel like maybe if I talk about certain things, it might deter somebody else from putting themselves in that position where they got to deal with that.
Okay, so he already set up the simp behavior. I'm not gonna get on the internet and bash my baby mama. Basically, I'm not gonna tell the truth about this bitter, broke, evil bitch that's trying to take everything off me and do the po-ho hustle of child support. I'm gonna talk about it, but I ain't gonna talk about her. So I'm gonna talk about the situation that's caused by her, but I'm not gonna talk about the causer, the person causing it. Okay. But at the same time, I'm gonna warn you to prevent from dealing with this black woman. All right, brother.
So I'll talk about this type of stuff a little bit, but I don't want my channel to be based on this. So I ain't gonna kill y'all with talking about this shit. I'm just gonna tell you, man, I'm going through this situation. It definitely ain't a comfortable situation.
Brother, I'm gonna need you to stand in front of the mirror and speak. Okay, you got to get your speaking skills together, brother. You hadn't changed nothing in a year. I've seen these new things. You still making the same mistakes, And again, to hell with you niggas. F y'all. Anybody talking to me by a camera, a mic, or any of this shit, fuck you. Okay? All right? Lemon juice, glass, and sand. Fuck you, bro. I told you, it has nothing to do with the equipment. Okay? It has to do with the topic, what you're talking about, and the person doing it. And this is even proven I'm kind of wrong, because even the person doing it doesn't have to be that great as long as they are repeating the same message. Okay? This dude's not even good at doing the whole talking thing. Shout out to my man Primetime VA again, brother. Appreciate you. Queen's got him scrambling for change. Yeah, hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? Praise the same motherfucker that you're going to be giving all this bread to.
To go through. In my opinion, I shouldn't be going through this situation. But
why not? Whoa, brother. Why should you not be going? Listen, why would this wonderful, glorious black woman be putting you through something you don't deserve? Niggas ain't shit, remember? They ain't lying about that. Black women will never just make up a lie and you know, demonize their own race of men to keep them, the rest of the world, from looking at them as a viable fucking, you know, relationship partner. Black women would never do that. You know, create their own fucking prison by destroying the fucking image of the men that were taught and raised to think they only have to be beholden to their own women. The only man on the planet that doesn't have the conqueror mindset when it comes to women. White man, Asian man, African man, Hispanic man. Man, I get any woman I want. I don't got to just stick to you. If I want to, yeah, that's cool. And you should be grateful for it. But I have to fucking only deal with you and you only? Hell no, that's not how men work. But again, this is the deep fucking seated, rooted mind fucking game, just evil, diabolical shit played on the black man, bro. We've been told our whole fucking lives, even down to where we put our fucking dicks, that we don't have choice. We have to let the women do it. We have to let the women decide for us. Like this shit, niggas. I got 164 y'all motherfuckers in here, bro. I need 120 likes in this bitch. Like this shit. Liking is free. Like it, motherfucker.
going through it, so it is what it is. I ain't gonna sit up here and complain. I'm just gonna keep doing what I gotta do. Cause one thing for sure, everybody know, I love my kids. I take care of my kids. I've been taking care of my kids. I ain't gonna stop taking care of my kids, and I'm gonna keep hustling. I'm gonna keep pushing. And the man I am, and the faith that I have in God.
Damn, brother. Damn. I love the Lord too, but bro, even me. And my baby mama tried to, bro. She tried, bro. I don't want to talk about God this much, bro. You must really be going through it, brother. For you be calling on the Lord this much, just a year ago, have you lost? Has they made you lose your religion, brother? Because I ain't heard you mention God not one time. Now that you praising this black woman, the same black woman as just a year ago, bro. You done said God how many times? I'm surprised you ain't got no collection plate in your hand. When you gonna open the doors of the church, brother? Where's the communion at? I'm ready for communion. Y'all ready for communion? The little, you know what I mean? Y'all ready for communion? I'm ready for communion. With the little flat white ones. I don't like the real crackers. The crackers always suck. I wanted them little styrofoam joints. The little styrofoam joints taste so good. I don't know. And I think they actually were styrofoam. But yeah, man, I'm ready for communion. What's going on? What's going on, man? What's happening here?
Yes, I believe in God. You know, I don't know what you believe in. It don't matter what you call, what name you call God or none of that. But if you believe in God, then you understand how it works. Nobody can't do nothing to me that wasn't supposed to happen to me. And I know that whatever the child support department take from me, God can give it to me. He can give it back to me times 10. And that's just how I'm rocking with it, you know.
Hey, brother, good job, brother. I feel you, brother. I feel you. I definitely feel you. We go do one more. Let me see. Where's the other one at? Where's the other one from the good brother? See where that. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Let's do this joint right here. Go back one. What was the other one that I watched? Let's see. Yeah, he swat. If you go look at his page, he tried to switch it up. He did the politics aspect of it. You know, he went kind of like us. Candace Owens is right about Black Lives Matter. You know, then he jumped on the racism thing. Okay, let's see. Where's the other one I watched? Oh, here we go. Wow, he was a MGTOW guy. Listen, look at this. Look at this. Look at this brother right here. He was a MGTOW guy, y'all. He's a MGTOW man.
Been doing a lot of reflecting on relationships. You know, I've been thinking of.
Hold on now. Hold on now. So hold on. Wait, I need one of your MGTOW brothers to fill me in, man. When did MGTOW turn into, you know, when did that become a thing for the MGTOW man? Right? This what MGTOW men do?
Lately, I've been doing a lot of reflecting on relationships.
Again, fair use.
About my past relationships, friends of mine's past relationships, my brother's past relationships, and I came to the realization that the reason a lot of relationships ain't working these days is because a lot of us don't really even know what type of female we want in our life or what type of female we need in our lives.
Hold on, brother. How can you not know? It's the goddess of the Black woman. That's all you need. All she need to do is be black. What more could you want? You know what I'm saying? What more could you want, brother? You're doing all this praising of the Black woman. So how you go from being MGTOW to let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
You haven't accomplished the goals that you got set for yourself. You're not living the life that you really want to live. If you're in that position, do you really know what type of woman you want anyways? 9 times out of 10, you don't. I feel like women are supposed to be an asset to your life. A lot of us messing with girls that are liabilities.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Stop. How could any Black woman be a liability, brother? According to what you're saying now, all of them are telling the God honest truth. They're not lying. They're not making this up. So how can you there find a Black woman that's a liability, brother? I'm confused. You're not making sense. You got to delete these videos. You got to take these videos down, brother. You got to go back and take these down, man. You there now. You got the bag now. You got the bag. You found the lane. You riding the wave. So you got to remove this. Because see, this just totally undermines and takes away and lets them know that you finessing motherfuckers. You lying. You don't believe the bullshit you selling, brother. You just doing it for the bread. But to your credit, you know these bitches don't care. Black broke bitter bitches don't give a fuck about the truth. In their mind, girl, he done seen the light, girl. Yeah, he was talking about MGTOW and how his baby mom was doing all this, but girl, he done seen the light now, girl. He's singing our praises. These niggas ain't shit, and he right. That's the wonderful thing about black women. All you gotta do, bro, and that's why y'all niggas in this space better appreciate motherfuckers like me. You know how easy it is, bro, to motherfucking just flip the script, and we don't even see niggas in this space do it. Go cake for bitches. You know, say that this space is about, you know, endangering women and violence against women, and you know, these dudes are incels and don't none of them get no pussy, and they just mad at women and this and the other. You know how easy it would be for me to do this shit, bro? For the sake of the bag. It's not that hard. That's how y'all motherfuckers can never challenge me, my motherfucking integrity and what I'm about. It was about the money, bro. I wouldn't be talking to you niggas. I'd be doing the same shit he doing.
All they do is take from you. They aggravate the fuck out of you. But we justify going through all that other shit because they got good sex. If you really want to live your best life and you want to, you know, have a meaningful relationship, take sex out the picture for a while.
What?
You base a relationship.
What? Wait, what? What? MGTOW, my MGTOW niggas. MGTOW, y'all ain't no pussy? Y'all MGTOW niggas do 90-day rules? Or maybe this was a precursor to the whole no fap semen retention thing. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying, man, I don't understand like how pussy clouds up everything for niggas. Like, I mean, I don't know. Just saying.
Relationship on the sex that you get from a woman, you ain't gonna have a good relationship in the long run, because after you get done having sex, what the hell y'all got to talk about?
Exactly. That's why every chick you have sex with is not meant to be in a relationship. Duh. You grown, bruh. Bruh, you are grown, my guy. Every chick that you have sex with is not meant to be in a relationship. Okay. What the hell did y'all got going on in motherfucking MGTOW College? I'm gonna need one of these niggas running around here calling himself Professor MGTOW or something, right? I'm gonna need one of you MGTOW guys to, hey man, hey, what happened? I guess that y'all probably, you know what? No, I take it back. Shout out to the MGTOW niggas. Y'all heard about this guy and y'all kicked him out of school. Y'all kicked him out. Y'all kicked him out, man. Nigga, your scholarship is done. admission revoked, nigga. You are kicked out.
I've been in relationships with women where I couldn't talk about my future plans. I couldn't talk about the stress that I'm going through. Now,
okay, brother, that's your fault. Again, you're supposed to vet a woman before you get in a relationship with her to know that you can share those things, that you can talk to her more than about fucking the Shade Room, Housewives of Atlanta, and regular size, snack size, or large size of Flaming Hot Cheetos, brother. All right. Every chick that get the dick don't get the motherfucking, she ain't legit, bro. Every chick that get the dick ain't legit. Some chicks are just for that fucking purpose. That's is what it is.
9 times out of 10, they ain't even want to hear that shit anyways.
Of course they didn't. Damn, nigga. Wow. See, and this is what you can do with women. When you are a woman-controlled nigga, what you get to do, because you know the woman's mind and you know the woman controls you, you just get to go back to her and tell her what the fuck she wants to hear.
I know damn well that I wasn't supposed to be with no women.
Yeah, shout out January, man, bro. I can see this pain in this dude's eyes, bro. I really can. Bro, look at this dude. Look at his face. And just listen to the background music. I'm surprised this nigga. Y'all remember the old Incredible Hulk music? Like when he's walking up. This would have been more appropriate. Somebody cue the Incredible Hulk music out this motherfucker, man. Come, bruh. This nigga has went through it. But again, and to his credit, now he's using the same bitch. Now, man, you know what? I may have to reconsider. You know what? This nigga might be a mastermind. I doubt it though, because of his speech pattern and his delivery and things like this. But every now and again, you get that motherfucking sleeping genius. So I don't know. I'm gonna reserve, but we gonna keep breaking this shit down.
The problem with men is when we put sex on a pedestal, we tend to get sidetracked. I can think of plenty of times where I told myself I'm gonna do some research, I'm gonna read a book or get on the internet and just look up some things that I need to look up. And then a chick called me and be like, hey, come through. Next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, man, I can take a little break. I'll be over there about an hour or two. I'll get to it when I get back. Next thing.
Nigga, that's on you. Ain't nobody getting pussy for 24 hours, my nigga. I mean, I'm pretty sure that would be a marathon. That would be a Guinness Book of World Records. Can y'all look up on the longest one sex session? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, they got all these weird shit. Shout out to Charles Merchant and Dinner for the 10. Which one of these daggos hold his remote control? Who knows? He definitely has a handler. But nigga, you ain't fucking for 24 hours, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, you go ahead, get them mouth, them legs, then you get back to business. All right?
Ain't know I done went and did that. And I ain't even do what the fuck I said I was gonna do. I'm putting it off to a whole nother day now. At some point in time, you gotta put your future ahead of getting you a quick nut. Right now, it's not the time for you to be out there laying up with this woman, that woman, this woman, that woman. Right now is the time for you to be working on yourself. In my opinion, the more successful you become, the more high quality women you're gonna get anyway. So why is you wasting your time right now on women that got you around here sending them $40, $50? Oh, man, look.
$40 nation. He's snitching on himself. He telling on himself now. He telling on himself. He said that $40. That $40. I'm just saying, brother, you repeated all the stuff we talk about here, and we still say to this day. Again, bro, pussy is a residual. It's never the goal. You're supposed to always be making yourself the best version of yourself possible as a man, okay? The greatest men in this motherfucking world were not known for getting pussy. They were known for their accomplishments, for whatever their contribution was to history and the world, and it was never fucking. All right, Ron Jeremy right now is fighting for his life, about to go to jail because he done been fucking hoes his whole entire life, and now some bitch somehow came and said hit him with the Me Too. No matter how much porn you do, bro, you're never gonna go. They're never gonna be a top 10 history porn nigga. All right, just not gonna happen. All right, as many hoes as Wilt claimed he fucked. Don't nobody talk about the motherfucking, he don't got no getting pussy banner up in no arena, nowhere. That it don't say nothing about all the hoes he fucked on his jersey. It don't. It talks about his motherfucking accomplishments and his contribution to the game of basketball, what he was known for. Pussy is always secondary and a residual of a man's success.
Keep your money in your pocket, invest that money in your future, and then one day when you get ready to get that real woman, that your queen, your wife.
Hey, Georgia boy, that's your man. Hey, that was your man said, Georgia boy. You need to talk to him. You gotta holler at him. He said $40. I'm just saying. It's he said couple, this one over there, that one over there. So if they crackhead hoes, I don't think your boy fuck with no crackhead hoes, bro.
You can spend tons of money on her because you'll have it. A lot of these chicks around here don't understand what it means to have a high quality man, a high value.
Oh,
as soon as you start.
Oh Lord, oh wow, whoa, wait, rewind selector. We finna back that up. What? What did he just say?
to have a high quality man, a high value man. So around here don't understand what it means to have a high quality man, a high value man. As soon as you
What did you say, nigga? You gotta hit this nigga with the with the stink meter. What did you say, nigga? What? So again, bro, listen. All these niggas come from here. All of them. Niggas dip out the pot, dip out the gumbo, get the recipe, and just get enough of it. And then if it's not going their way, you reverse engineer it and you feed it to the bitches. You know, honesty, truth, accountability, responsibility. You gotta take all that shit out the recipe of the shit we feeding to men. Throw a whole bunch of motherfucking sugar in it, lies, beautiful, perfect. Put it in a bowl, put it in front of black women. The darker the better. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Can't praise no white light skinned bitches. Hey, y'all better put on me tomorrow, nigga. I'm going in tomorrow, nigga. Shout out to Concrete Rose from the breakdown. I didn't even know about this. Again, this is why this sector is so great. Again, you get inspiration from other people. Hey, I got 212 motherfuckers in the building, man. Hey, y'all better come through with this shit too, nigga. We finna motherfucking get it in 2 days. When I open this shit up, man, make sure y'all hop up here. Oh, let me go ahead and give this disclaimer. I didn't write it down, but I'm saying it for the record before anybody's let on up to here. If you join my panel, you are waiving all of your rights to privacy and all that good shit, whatnot, what have you. Okay, you are agreeing to your likeness, your voice, any names you choose to use, anything, whatnot, what have you, to be used as a replay, reproduction, or live production of this broadcast. Thank you very much.
You start focusing on your path and you start putting in the energy that you need to put into your side hustle or starting that business and all that, what they do? You ain't spending enough time with me. All you want to do is work. You must be cheating on me because you don't never want to go nowhere.
Bruh, who is this nigga? See, this is what happens when we see this sector is too big. It's too big. You got niggas that either chat contributors or, you know, the ghost watchers. You can never shout to David Carroll. David Carroll said he'd be the Phantom of the Opera. These Phantom of the Opera ass niggas that never even tap in on the motherfucking chat room taking notes. And I know this nigga been taking notes, bro, because we hear it. Everything he's saying.
We ain't got time to be worried about that type of bullshit right now. Right now, we on our grind. Right now, we trying to fulfill our purpose. Be single for a while, man. I ain't telling you that you can't go on no date, but just make sure that the woman you going on a date with understand that right now you focused on you. She'll respect that way more than you wasting her time telling her, hey, baby, you know you the one. You know I'm going to be with you forever. And then when you come up and you realize, I don't really like this motherfucker like that.
This is the realest shit I ever wrote. This is the realest shit I ever spoke. Listen, oh my God. And the thing is, this nigga really, so he really knows this shit. This is what's so diabolical about niggas like this, bro. And like I said again, as men, we can see it in his face, the shit he been through and the bullshit. And again, this is the best articulation. This is the real him. To understand the fucking mindset of a man, not only a man, but a black man. And for him to motherfucking turn to the dark side, man. God damn, bro.
Gotta break a heart. That's another thing too. Ladies, make sure you're dating a man that knows who he is and is on his path. Because when a man starting out, he might think he want a certain type of female. But once he started coming up and his vision become a lot more clear about who he is and what he wants, you might not fit into that picture. You're going to be done wasted a bunch of your time. You're going to be done subjected yourself to a heartbreak. The main reason men should stay single is so that they can go and find their purpose, so that they can really line themselves up to be the man that they really want to be. That's all I gotta say, man. Stay single until you find yourself. Stay single until you find your purpose.
Look at this shit. Look at this, man. Look at this. I didn't even watch this one. I didn't even watch this one, but he was all the way bought in on all the fucking black man fucking manosphere red pill talking points. And look at this nigga now. Lo and behold, Lord help us, bro. Y'all say the audio low? I think it might be you, just be you, Marty W. You're the only person that said it. So it might be you, man. Make sure your headphones and everything is turned all the way up, good brother. If you would for me, thank you. Please, there in the congregation. There was one more. Hold up. So let's go with this one now. Okay, so this one right here, and then I'm gonna open this shit up for y'all. What's up? Where we at? Where we at? Hold on, let me see. Where we at? How long did it tell me how long it been going? Yeah, we almost at an hour. So yeah, let me do this. Let me go ahead and hit y'all with this shit right here. Go ahead and put this in the chat for y'all. Shout out to AJC and Red in the building. Appreciate you, brother. Y'all go ahead and hop up in here, bro. Shout out to Georgia Boy. Georgia Boy said he went for the payout, fellas. 9% of these niggas will go that way if they can get the bag. And again, hey, Georgia Boy, that's why I said the nigga might be a genius. So if he doing it strictly for the bag, I'm not go even. Hey, it is what it is. But I still gotta counter the bullshit, bro. I still gotta counter the bullshit. And I can definitely believe it because again, I'm looking at him, man. I'm looking at him. He say he's related to he's related to his audio is low. Okay, I gotta share the thing there. My bad. Okay, I'll share the sound next time. That's what it was. I didn't share the sound in the thing, so my bad. Let me see. The invitation's out there, so if you guys want to join, you can go ahead and join. Let me go ahead and yeah, man. You know, these snake ass niggas that turn on the team, bro. Yeah, Charles that too, though. Like I said, man, you can't where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. You can't do it. That's who you are to me, man. If you do that, though, that's what I'm saying. If you turn on your brothers, bro, you can be bought, man. That's what I'm telling you, bro. You can be bought. That's horrible. That's horrible, bro. If you can be bought, bro, you can't be trusted on the team, bro. That's how fucking dynasties are ruined. You know what I'm saying? That's how fucking empires are crushed by infiltrators, bro. So you got to be extremely careful with that. But who we got? Dodd. He's trying to connect, so I don't know who this is, but we'll see. Hold on. Whoever it is, he's trying to connect, he'll connect when he connect. But let's see where we at. Okay, yeah. So let's go to this one. And again, man, I'm just helping him out because, brother, you gotta clean your game up, brother.
They are already beginning.
Hold on. No. Let me go back. That's not the one. This is the one. Where is it at? Here we go. This is the one like 14.
Oh, I'm a man and you a woman, so listen to what I say.
Hold on.
While we, on the other hand, are taught that bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Having their life, they honestly, truly love and.
Let's see. All right, so we'll do just a little example of the new shit right here we got now for the brother, right? shit. Hey, General, come back up, bro. My bad. It didn't. I was trying to get something situated. So y'all click the link again, man. I think I can just shout out to 668. So you're saying you're staying the lack. So I think saying the lack of integrity is what's plaguing the community. That's why you're having issues with coming together. Well, yeah, 668. Um, yeah, that's mainly what it is. For the sake of the bag or the money, the dollar, dudes will do anything, man. Dudes will do whatever. Again, when you operate like that, man, for you know what I'm saying, a little bit of change, and like I said, respect to the dude, but like I said, he's not doing major numbers like that. So again, it's a little bit of money, but hey, he got child support and all this other shit. So if that's where he get his shit, I can't blame him. As they say, you know what I'm saying? I understand. I don't agree with him, but I can understand. All right, it should be better this time, y'all. Better this time. Should be better this time. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? There we go.
Care for this woman. Why do you think women are submissive to them? Because they've been trained since little boys to go out and have a family.
Hold on. So this is him comparing black folks to
And women want to be hard all damn day. They want a man to finally come in their life.
There you go. Hold on. All right, hold, let me pause it real quick. Shout out to 668 again. I thought the hip hop era everything is about me and it's all about me is what made the culture so positive, but it's now a negative thing. No. 668. I don't think that. Are you saying it refers to reference to music, or are you saying the black community as a whole? Because hip hop destroyed the black community. Early '80s was cool. That's when you had like self destruction and De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, positive things and conscious stuff to actually promote some type of unity and success and things for the black community. Um, but once you got into the '90s, me, that was horrible. That just helped speed up the degradation of the black community. Shout out to Primetime BA again, man. One of the A1 Day Ones, BABG alumni. He's trying to pay off his student loan debt from Nick you. Yeah, man. Hey, they kicked that nigga out and say, hey man, we're gonna need that loan back. We need that loan back immediately. Need that loan back immediately. G Dizzle, it's not that. It's just like when you share the thing, right? I be forgetting to hit the share the audio sound. So that's all it is. It should be a lot better now though.
Everybody will know that you're a real man.
And G Dizzle, I just told y'all last, man. Fuck y'all, nigga. No, This nigga is riding his car, okay? Getting views. Fuck it. I don't want to hear it. Nigga, no. My studio seat will be getting improved when I move my crib. I get in my house. When I get in my motherfucking second crib back in motherfucking Jacksonville, I'll worry about everything else on the other shit. I already got the shit, you know what I mean, sitting somewhere anyway. Like I said, that's not a thing. That's what's funny to me, bro. Listen, bro, YouTube is not my fucking
you good right where you at.
Hold on, Jason. YouTube is not my main form of income, bro. All right, this is just like residual. I appreciate everything y'all do, but bro, I'm not. Listen, okay. I not. Jason, what the hell? Let me help you out, brother. You got something going on. This nigga here, y'all New York niggas. Yeah, man. I'm just nah.
And by your actions. Same way y'all talking about black women are too masculine. Black men are too feminine.
Oh shit. Oh, so niggas is bitches now. You mean like how you was too feminine a fucking year ago, nigga? Was you too feminine a year ago when you was talking about your problems and trials and tribulations with going through motherfucking child support and telling niggas you on the MGTOW tip, telling niggas, hey man, don't be, you gotta wait, you gotta sit back and relax and, find out who you is as a man. Was you feminine then, nigga? Brother, go back and erase those videos. I'm trying to help you. So it's more realistic. Because if this gets out and these, well, now again, they not gonna care. You right, you know it. This is the thing about, this is a wonderful thing, bro. Y'all, I could leave all this shit up, talking all this shit, giving all these criticisms, and I'm not even say talking shit, because what I'm saying is honest, and I have the data and proof and things behind it to prove it. I don't just give my motherfucking opinion. I use stats and everything, the data to prove what I'm saying, to support it. You know what I'm saying? So I can leave all this shit up and just switch up overnight and be like, the black woman is God. I love those sweet, buttery, brown chocolate princesses, queens. Fuck them light-skinned bitches. I can't stand them light-skinned hoes. Ugh. She's not dark enough. She doesn't have enough melanin. Get away from me, Lighty. Get your yellow, you high yellow heifer. Get your yellow ass away from me. And bro, I'll be the king. I'll be the king of this shit. It's that easy. It's that easy. Shout out to Grown Man Business in the motherfucking building, man. 668 hit me again. Let me see. What'd you say this time, brother? I see Prime Time is trying to out $5. I mean, nobody does that to me. This is another $5 just because they said $5. $5. Hey, 668. I don't know if you know, but you got a lot of $5 to catch up on. Dollar Washer is the $5 champion. Again, I would never play motherfucking dominoes with Dollar Washer. Dollar Washer is the $5. I swear to God, bro. Dollar Washer has given me, I know in at least one live stream, over $100 in fucking $5 donations, bro. I would never play dominoes against this nigga, bro. No, don't do it. But hey, I see what you're doing, and I definitely respect it and appreciate it. 668, greatly appreciate it, man. It works both ways, fantastic. A nigga can switch up and talk this pill talk. These niggas will eat it up. Well, no, Georgia boy, this is what I'm saying. This pill shit don't pay, bro. Be honest with you, it don't. The reason why Kevin Samuels is popular is because Kevin Samuels is talking to who? Women. He's not talking to niggas. The nigga shit pop some, and again, every now and again, you get somebody that pop with the shit, and that's what goes. But you gotta have skin in the game. Being an up and coming nigga talking this red pill shit or whatnot, what have you, bro, not gonna work. Nah. You gotta be OG, AMS, Jap, O'Shea, Obsidian, Angry Man. Motherfuckers that's been doing this shit for years to get the guap for speaking this red pill shit. If you an up and coming nigga, bro, can't forget Black Ram. Shout out to Black Ram. Ramil. You gotta have like at least 10K subs or more. You've been doing this shit for years to get the bag with this red pill shit. Not saying niggas don't support. Not saying, because like this, and what y'all don't understand is my shit is really the way to go about it, because I'm doing this shit again organically. Y'all fuck with me, I get a consistent 100 on average, like 120 people that's gonna be here every show. So that's why I know what I'm doing is cool and good. I'm looking at like the model before even I knew anything about the manosphere, like the Tommy Sotomayor route. Tommy Sotomayor is not worried about doing another fucking viral video or none of that shit. He's laid all of that ground and foundation. He gets on the fucking live stream, does a live stream with 1,200 viewers or whatnot, what have you, and he gets that consistently on an everyday basis. Now he's even better, and he learned. And this is why I tell y'all, listen, you shouldn't need a password, brother. You should just need to click the link. America's Trusted News. You should just need to click the link, bro. You should just need to click the link. You shouldn't need no password. But yeah, to have the organic fucking really dedicated fucking supporters, right? Let's go show up, rain, sleet, snow, shine, whatever, and they're going to fucking contribute every single show. That's the way to go. And that's why I'm doing my shit, and I'm not gonna fucking switch shit up because I don't want to be a trend chaser. If you're a trend chaser, that means your shit's gone. But if you get a line of delivery and subject matter, and you stick to that, it's gonna always be steady. You're gonna always have those people that's guaranteed to be there and support whatnot, what have you. That's why I say I support to and respect to the manosphere, all the people, whatnot, what have you. But again, bro, I've looked at this shit way before I even knew what the manosphere was, and the shit I see happening right now. I'm a good person. I'm really good at like assessing situations and looking at the long term. But it is what it is.
The men of the old days are no more. Men like my granddaddy don't exist like that no more. But we want the women of today to carry themselves the same way our great grandmamas and our grandmamas carried themselves. We want them to.
Brother, and no disrespect, brother, but why did you skip your mama? Good brother, the same mama that you said riding around in a Bentley, whatever, Bentley something. You know what I'm saying? Why did you skip your mama? Why'd you have to go back 2 generations, brother? You're telling without telling, but us over here, we understand and we see that.
To cook, clean, be at my beck and call and all that. When you ain't taking care of her the way your great granddaddy and your granddaddy was taking care of. A lot of y'all don't know how to fish. A lot of y'all don't know how to hunt.
Which are good points. Niggas do need to be self-sufficient. Niggas need to learn how to feed themselves. But brother, in the majority of places in United States of America, that's unrealistic. Especially you live anywhere that's urban. You're not finna go fish shit in New York. You're not finna go fish shit in Atlanta. You're not finna go fish shit in fucking LA. Like what does it have to do with like your ability to take care of a woman in 2021?
Some of y'all don't even know how to change a tire. But you want to poke your chest out and say you an alpha male. I run the household. I run shit. You need to submit to me.
And again, I totally agree with you. Men need to be mechanically inclined. Men need to know how to do certain things. But at the same time, as society progresses, so does technology and so does things that allow you to circumvent those abilities. Okay. All right. Most niggas don't know how to start a fire. Do you know how to start a fire? Most likely not. But again, that's why you have a lighter. Just like if a nigga don't know how to change a tire, which a nigga should know how to change a tire. But again, too, that falls back on what? That falls back on his mama that chose to either have a daddy that wasn't going to stick around or to not allow that son to be around a daddy that was willing to stick around and impart masculine knowledge on his son. But being that she's a bitter bitch, she won't let him do it.
Give women something to submit to, and I promise you, you'll have no problem out of them. You think women?
Again, just like you were a year ago, I'm just saying. So what you saying is you didn't give a woman nothing to submit to because she put you on child support and she's got you going through it in the white man's motherfucking court system. Just saying. You're contradicting yourself, brother. Again, brother, I'm helping you out. Take them videos down. Just that's all you need to do is hide them, put them private, bro. You ain't got to delete them. Just put them private because hey, 5 years from now, when the whole Kevin Samuels thing is done, evened out, and you can't really make bread off of it no more. Can't make no money off of Kevin Samuels talking points, countering them. Then you'll be able to come back to us, so you'll be able to unhide them videos, hide all the bullshit, because the men not gonna do what the women do. See, we gonna remember this shit. We gonna remember you doing all this fuck shit right now. And you gonna try to come back and be like, yeah, man, MGTOW, red pill. Like, hell no, nigga. Remember, niggas ain't shit and they gotta give men something to submit to and this, that, and the other. No, brother, you can't. No, move around.
want to be hard all damn day. They want a man to finally come in their life and make them feel like it's okay. I got you. Why you think when a white man that really do truly love black women, why do you think when a black woman get with a white man that really truly makes them feel loved? I'm not talking about these guys that have these underlying fetishes and shit like that. I'm talking about somebody that is proven to actually love and care about black women, or their black woman, not just black women as a whole, but the woman that they have in their life. They honestly, truly love and care for this woman. Why do you think women are submissive to them? Because they've been trained since little boys to go out and have a family, to go out and take care of their woman.
Bro, whose fault would that be, though? Again, whose fault would that be? See, now you're skipping shit because, granted, if you're saying the men ain't shit for not sticking around and all these other things, wouldn't it be the woman's job, the mother, and wouldn't she be the best person to teach her son of how to treat a woman and stick around and want to do all these things? You know why she can't? Because again, she don't know how. Black women are the motherfucking the causes of these toxic relationships. Again, 60% rate of black women that have children by multiple guys. So what is that telling us? That's telling us that she doesn't even learn from making a fucking mistake one time. She makes the fucking decision the second time and continues to go out here and have children with different dudes that ain't about shit. But then she turns around and blames it on the fucking motherfuckers like you. Because notice how you skipped your own mama, right? You skipped your mama and went all the way to your grandmama and your great grandma. See, people don't even understand. This is why I say niggas gotta, bro, read a psychology book. You don't even have to read, bro, watch YouTube videos. Niggas don't even understand when they're projecting certain things and they're telling. They don't even understand it.
While we, on the other hand, are taught that bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Oh shit! Hey, bro, is it that high now? Because somebody else said that last night, and I was like, damn, it's 59%. So maybe I gotta they didn't update the fucking the stats, but that so six, bro. So hold on. 68% of black women have children by multiple men. Of the black women that have children, have them by multiple men. So you mean to tell me not only do we have a 70% single mother rate, right? Out of those 70% of single mothers, 68% of the 70% have children by multiple guys? Is that what you're telling me? Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
And everything else that they teach us in pop culture. All the music tell us everything we need to know about the attitude of a black man to a black woman in this day and age. So don't look at me like I'm a simp or I'm a beta male when I tell your motherfucking ass that we gotta take up for these damn women. It's bigger than, oh, I'm a man.
Nigga, what else am I gonna look at you as? Hold on. You telling me to fucking take up for a woman that I don't know that has nothing to fucking do with me? What kind of foolish ass bullshit is that? Only a fool does that. Only a fool does that. Again, if I don't know you, I don't owe you. That's a fantastic original. That's a Mr. Fantastic motherfucker original. If I do not know you, I do not owe you. Can I if I want to? Yes, I can. But do I owe it to you? No, I do not. Especially again, brother, when you said yourself, you have a woman that you had children with. Okay? You said kids. So this woman you had children with, instead of fixing and figuring something out for you that you guys could do together without the fucking court system, she took you to court You talked and you called on the name of God at least 3 times in a 4-minute video, brother. So what are you talking about? That is beta. That is simp. Brother, just take the video down. Just hide it. Just you know what I mean? Put it on private. Cause you're undermining everything you're saying right now a year later.
And you a woman, so listen to what I say. It's bigger than that. If we don't fix us, ain't shit gonna ever change. And run into another culture just because you ain't strong enough or man enough to get your own fucking woman, a woman that look like.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Lord Jesus. I'ma need you SYSBM niggas. Hey, I'ma need y'all to come up in here. I'ma need y'all to motherfucking, I'm need y'all to hop in here. Y'all weak ass niggas. Y'all ain't strong enough ass niggas. You can't handle your own woman ass niggas. Wow. Wow. Shout out to 68 again. Let me see what you got, brother. Fantastic. You don't think the 68% of men will have to build a community with the help of the single mothers, or will they be abandoned? Well, hold on. It's not 68% of men, Snuggles. This is women. So it wouldn't be the 68% of men. It will be the 68% of women will have to build a community with the help of single mothers, or will they be abandoned? No, again, men don't need women's help of anything. And again, the women would have to seek out the men to help them because they need the help for the children that have already been abandoned by the men they choose. It's again, it's like the 60 or the 80-20 rule. Now, like they said, now it's more like the 90-10. Again, these women are having sex with the same very, very small percentage of men, i.e., the Tennessee three dudes that accounted for over 80 children amongst like what 20 some odd women. You understand that? Yeah, shout out to Charles Merchant. Oh, 50%, the majority of black men don't have kids. The majority of black adult men do not have children. And I think black women are the highest rate of women that have kids at like 60 some odd percent. It's not too far off. The majority of women of every race has children, but black women are still the highest. But and then even further higher than that, they're the highest single mother rate.
Like you to fall in line with your vision. Don't think that just because you go to another race, it's going to be easier for you, because everybody got problems in this day and age. And I ain't got no problem with holding a woman accountable. I don't like a lot of the shit that they do. And I tell them, hey, I don't like this. Hey, baby, if you keep doing this, this is what's going to happen to you. I ain't got no problem with a dude giving a woman constructive criticism. Cause shit, like I said, I want my daughter to grow up in a world where women are looked at and respected. I want women to be looked at in high regard. So if women is slipping, okay, women, y'all need to be receptive to good constructive criticism. But the problem is, a lot of y'all dudes on the internet y'all ain't giving constructive criticism. Y'all just talk.
Says a dude on the internet. Says a dude on the internet. Bruh, you're not giving any constructive you're not giving any constructive criticism even to men. You're not telling us anything. You're fucking reverse engineering the shit you was just championing a year ago, bro. What are you doing right now? Stop. You're not fooling us. We know the deal. And you're not giving constructive criticism to these females either. I don't know why the hell I can't say constructive criticism. What the fuck? That's crazy. Constructive criticism. Constructive criticism. I guess it's like kind of a tongue twist. It's kind of weird. I don't know. But anyway, constructive criticism to these females either, bro. You're just pandering. You're pandering. Pander, 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 pander. I got brawls in Atlanta. Nigga, that's what you're doing. Pander. Pandering, bro. That's what you're doing. You're telling them some shit that's not going to help them at all in life. And then once you get around to it, I don't got no problem saying it. Nigga, you vague as fuck. Nigga, you broad as hell. You're not giving any particulars. You're not giving any specifics. You're not fucking, you know what I mean? Pointing out anything fucking specific, bro. You're keeping it macro as fuck. Shout out to 668 again for the 5. Did the culmination of slavery and disenfranchisement cause this mindset on the women, which is said to be the weaker vessel? Isn't that what it said? Nah, that's bullshit. The on the slavery argument, bro, this is what I say. Black women saw the literal the greatest display of strength of any man in the history of the world for what black men endured and survived during slavery. So to use that and turn it around as like a negative thing, oh, you guys were dominated, you were always this and you were always that with the white man and so on and so forth. If that was the case, you wouldn't be here. There would be no black men here. Everybody would be mixed. You fucking idiots. Everyone that has the fucking dominated thing. Do you know what you had to do in order to survive slavery, chattel slavery in this country? The amount of fucking physical and psychological abuse that black men overcame to get to where we are now. But again, dumbass women that aren't wanted. Again, the only people that make this dominated fucking bullshit argument is a woman that can't get a man. Not just a black man, but a white man, an Asian man, a one-legged man, a fucking blind man, a bitch that is manless. A manless bitch is the only one out here talking about how dominated black men are because they don't want her. That's what it is. They don't want her. That's the problem. They don't want her. So since they don't want her, she's gonna make it seem like the man himself isn't wanted.
Who the fuck wanna sit up here and listen to somebody talk shit all fucking day? You don't want to hear nobody talk shit about you all motherfucking day.
Says the nigga that's talking shit about niggas all fucking day. The nigga that just a year ago was singing the praises of Red Pill, MGTOW, man first principle. Now all of a sudden, because you done found the bag and you found a fucking person that got a buzz to go against and counter their arguments because you know the fundamentals and the foundation of it. So you're gonna reverse engineer it and shove it to bitches. The nigga that's talk shit about niggas all day. Wow.
These women have a reason to be angry. You got a reason to be angry too. I'm talking to the men. Men have a reason to be angry too because we been played. They played us against each other and now we all fucked up. Got our women out here feeling like we don't love them. They out here acting like clowns in a lot of cases because they feel like they have to do that shit to get attention.
Whoa. First off, shout out to 668 again. As you, thank you for being straight up with answering my questions. You're awesome. And for Primetime VA, I'm coming for you from here. Here I come. Okay. All right. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm out of that. Whatever you want to do. Shout out to Wise TCP for the 499. Black women that divest don't get told they couldn't handle a black man. Of course they don't, but they're not wanted. Again, the divestment shit is one of the biggest fallacies and bullshits ever, man. What was I saying? Our women. Bro, the only women that belongs to you is the woman that belongs to you. Okay. Not even your mama belongs to you. All right. The moment your daughter becomes an adult and she's taken on by another man, she no longer belongs to you. Your sister doesn't belong to you. Okay. The only woman that belongs to you is your woman. Every black woman is not my woman. If she was my woman, that means she'd be giving me motherfucking mouth and legs on command. Hey, you come here. I need that. That's my woman. The woman that I can say like, hey, come here. Go ahead and go hit that shower real quick, clean that thing up, and be in there in the bed waiting for me when I, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. If I can't tell her to do that, that's not my woman. Okay? And for the case where your mother doesn't have your father or your father's dead, and she's single, all these other things. Of course, your mother, you're gonna protect your mom and all these other things. Okay, but even still, in that point, again, is your mama gonna do whatever the fuck you tell her to do? That's not your woman, bro. The only women that you are fucking responsible for or that yours are the ones that have a direct actual connection to you. Some stranger bitch, I don't know. I don't care how fine. I don't care how ugly. She is not mine. If I don't know you, I do not owe you. I'm not going to take, and again, I am doing a disservice to all the women in my life that have actually given me something. Okay? That have actually fucking added something to my life by throwing my life away or my resources away for some complete and total stranger. Okay? That's again, you should know this. But again, you do know this, and this is why you selling the bullshit. But we got brothers in here, man. Y'all can go ahead and unmute and give your input if you want to, man. We got Jason and the general in here, so y'all can unmute if you want to, man. Let me see. You there, General or Jason?
Yeah, man. What's going on? Fantastic. You on point with this one today, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
This is the reason why. This is the reason why we won't ever get ahead in the conversation. Because you're always gonna have guys like this who switch up their talking points. That's what's happening right now. See, he went through the red pill rage stage, and now he's trying to flip it back and he's trying to recant some of the shit that he said earlier.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's the reason why we won't ever get ahead in this conversation, man, because it's a circulatory conversation. It just keeps going around and around and around. The conversation gets reset, and now we're back to fucking square one because you always have new dudes coming in who go through their little stage and always, oh, it ain't the women's, it's us men's. We the problem. It's us. Y'all shouldn't be so hard on them. And then as far as that, see, no one wants to have the actual conversation. Now, I've heard black women say, black men aren't protecting us. Well, first of all, you got to give black men something to protect. I told a story, and I'm not going to hold the mic long. I'm going to pass it. I told this story many, many times over the past 2 years, man. Down in Austin, cigar bar, group of sisters come in, me and the fellas hanging out, watching the game, drinking cognac, smoking cigars, having a grand old time. Place was kind of packed. We had a few seats at our table. They asked if they could join us. We made room. Sure. One of them motherfuckers, one of them bitches, just one, was acting a fucking utter fucking fool. What a sister gotta do to get some Patron? So we looked around. We said, listen, we got Henny Black, we got Crown, we got Crown Black, we got dark whiskey on the table. You're more than welcome to a drink. We don't have a problem with that. I don't drink dark alcohol. I want some Patron. Looking at this motherfucker like, what the fuck? And she just kept going and kept going. So we got uncomfortable. And my homeboy was about to say, bitch, look. So before that happened, we got up, moved to the bar. Now, it was a brother sitting at the end of the bar, minding his own business. You could tell that this brother was paid by the way he was dressed. The brother was, suited and booted. You could tell. You know what I'm saying? He just had that look. This bitch walked right over, stood right in front of him, not even 6 inches away. Not even 6 inches away. Where I'm from, men offer women drinks. What a sister, with that same old bullshit. So the brother kind of turned to the side, away from her, right? And looked at us like, man, who this bitch is? We was like, well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He ignored the motherfucker because he was waiting on somebody. You could tell he was waiting on somebody, maybe a lady friend. I don't know. This bitch took his drink that he paid for, decided to pour it on his head, then thump her fucking cigarette in this man's face. For nothing. For nothing. But we supposed to jump up, you know what I'm saying, and run to her rescue. Man, what the fuck is you doing? Nobody said nothing outside of us, and the lady at the bar said, sister, you wrong for that. The lady behind the bar said, sister, that man don't know you. You wrong for that shit. You are dead wrong. You know what the niggas was doing? Ooh, she showed that bitch nigga. Ooh. When that nigga stood up, all of about 6'4" tall, 250 some odd pounds, and damped himself off. He took his time too, bro. When he wrapped his fucking mitts around her face and shoved her ass to the floor, which is what she should have got, All them niggas, almost all the niggas in there, that's a female. You don't put your hands on no female. And then the lady behind the bar said, didn't y'all see what she just did to him? What if she had done that to you? I don't give a fuck. There's beating on their chest. That nigga grabbed that Hennessy bottle off that goddamn bar, and he was ready to go to work.
Exactly. Damn
He was
right.
ready to go to work. But see, this is what I'm telling you, man. This conversation has become circulatory. I believe what you said. What's your saying? If I don't know you, I don't owe you.
Exactly.
But see, I have a same sentiment. I don't believe that my personal protection as a man should be divvied out to every sister, depending upon the scenario. In that scenario, I didn't owe that bitch nothing. I don't know you. You put yourself in a fucked up situation. And then we was having this conversation on another platform. They were talking about, well, y'all, they were saving him. No, they were saving that bitch. That's what they were saving. So I'll pass the mic, brother.
Yeah, man. And again, General, like you said, far too often, man, you done seen situations of where a woman gets way out of pocket. And what they don't understand is that man taking her and mushing her versus balling his fist up and cold cocking her ass. That is a major show of mercy. People don't even understand physical reactions, man. Like what you choose to do to a person, because he literally could have killed that woman. You know what I'm saying? That same Hennessy bottle that he picked up and he was ready to put on them niggas, he could have just hit her ass across the head with it. But you know, again, when you have
you are right.
These simp-minded, single mother raised niggas, well, you know, mama ain't never did no wrong. Again, yet still this nigga right here skipped his own mama's generation to give admiration to women. You know, that's how they think, bro. And this is what happened. They willing to throw their life away over a bitch they don't know. And bro, that's a fool's errand. I would never. I don't know you. And again, even in a situation where, you know, this woman could be getting her ass just whooped, bro. And I'm like, man, you ain't gonna help? No, nigga, I'm not the police. That's what the police is for. I don't know. For one, I don't know what she did. And this is what, again, people don't understand, bro. Whatever. Oh shit. Damn.
Oh, my fault, man.
You good? Whatever this woman is experiencing right now, in public, one or two things. Either she knew what type of nigga she had before she came out in public with him and that he's willing to whoop on her ass, or she's did something so egregious that he's had enough of her shit and he's whooping on her ass in public. So either way, she's responsible for that, not him. Don't no nigga just motherfucking hop up and say, oh, bitch, we out at the motherfucking Olive Garden, bitch, and I'm finna whoop you in the restaurant. No, sis. He done either did this to you before, or you done did something oh so disrespectful. This man cannot motherfucking take it. And you know, his manhood, his ego done got to him, and so he whooping you in front of all these people. But that's not my job. That man can have a knife, he can have a razor, he can have a pistol. You think I'm finna motherfucking get laid down for you over whatever the fuck you got going on with him? You's a fucking fool. No. And I'll give this credit to my ex-wife, man. My ex-wife, we was at they had a water park in Jekyll Island. You got this water park, right? We went up there, and these girls started fighting. These teenage girls started fighting. It was no security around. There's nobody around, so I'm about to go over there, you know, and just break these motherfucking kids up. And you know, like, hey, what the fuck are y'all little bad motherfuckers doing? What's wrong with y'all? They was jumping one girl, and of course, she was a little light-skinned girl. So my wife grabbed me. She said, "You fucking fool! What are you doing?" I said, "What the hell wrong with you?" I was like, "Well, I'm gonna break up the fight." She said, "Nigga, you ain't the police. What the hell you gonna do if you hurt one of them, or they got a razor, they got a knife, or they got this, that, and the other, whatever the fuck?" And now, you know what I'm saying, we got to go to court, or you getting locked up because they see your big black ass, you know what I'm saying, touching on some little girls or some shit. That's how they gonna look at it. I was like, damn, you right, baby. What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, let me mind my motherfucking business and just watch these little hoodlums, you know, whoop each other's ass. You know, so again, man, even women understand that dynamic. So, bro, don't you ever be a motherfucking fool out here literally caping, putting your motherfucking life on the line and at risk for some bitch that don't give a shit about you, man. You'll be crazy. You'll be a motherfucking fool. But let me hop back in this thing.
You don't need to be.
Oh shit, real quick. Hey, shout out to Silent Sir for the $15 cash app. Shout out to my man Agon Stark for the $10 cash app, man. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. Sorry I missed them. Greatly appreciate y'all in the cash apps. Thank you.
Be mad at them. You need to be mad at what created them.
Oh yeah. Oh, and another thing. Oh, they got to be out here acting a fool. They feel like they got to do that to get attention. No. They again, keyword they. They don't feel like shit. They just want that fucking attention. And they lead with their ass and they pussy first. Ass, titties, and pussies first is what these motherfucking bitches always go to. They mamas did that to them. Because they had daddies around, their daddies would be telling them, that's the last thing I want to see your little hot ass putting on the internet. And I'll whoop your ass if I catch you out here doing it. So even the problems that you're talking about that exist with these women fucking being overly sexualized and leading with their motherfucking sexual organs first, that's on them. That's not on the fucking men. Again, any man is not gonna have, even though some of these new niggas is weird with these OnlyFans bitches and shit. I just hey, to each his own. But these women are fucking doing this and going this route, bro, because they don't have men. They don't have no man telling them, man, put some titties and that ass up.
And on top of that, you need to get with your woman, get with these black women, and fix it. Because we've been abused. It's like what we going through right now is like we brothers and sisters, and we grew up in an abusive household. And now we got all these problems, all these psychological issues, and we mad at our brother and sister. We mad at the brothers and sisters is mad at each other because our parents fucked us up. That's what we got going on right now today. We been abused, and instead of being mad at the motherfuckers that abused us and banding together, we want to go at each other. It's your fault mama didn't love me. It's your fault daddy didn't give me what I was supposed to have. So yeah, I will hold women accountable.
This is crazy.
Women, y'all got some shit y'all need to fix too.
One crazy motherfucker.
When y'all see me make videos talking about the shit that I feel like women need to hear, just understand I'm talking to you from a brother's point of view. I'm gonna talk to y'all the same way I talk to one of my little sisters. So if it feel like I'm bashing y'all, I apologize. Sometimes you gotta give tough love. But at the same time, I'm not above criticism myself. You see my weaknesses the same way I see your weaknesses. And I'm receptive to it.
Are you receptive, brother? Are you really, brother? Are you gonna stop the pandering, brother? Are you designer junior? Are you gonna stop the pandering, brother? I doubt it.
As should most of these other, well, all of these other black men, they should be receptive to that shit too. Instead of sitting around here talking about their alpha male, understand that you're not an alpha male compared to the old school standards. Cause I'm pretty sure your granddaddy will be looking at you like you a bitch. Carrying yourself the way you carrying yourself. Your granddaddy and great granddaddy and great great granddaddy would not have respect for your.
Again, brother, unfortunately, being that most of these dudes don't even know who their dad is, or if they have a dad that they do know, they wouldn't know who their granddad or great great granddaddy even is. Again, this is something I often talk about ad nauseum on this channel. The black man has lost his brand. The family name was a brand name. And once you start having all of these children out of wedlock, you start having all these children by dudes, and where you got Maury and paternity court and all this bullshit, and these women don't even know who the fucking father of their child is. How the fuck could you even have a granddaddy to reference to about what the fuck he would feel, because you don't know who he is?
Motherfucking ass in most cases. But you poking your fucking chest out talking about I'm an alpha male. You need to submit. If you ain't gonna submit, I'll date this woman and I'll date that woman and y'all ain't shit and this. Another thing I want to tell y'all, and I'm done. If you want to date outside of your race, that is perfectly fine. I'm not against that. I'm totally not against that. I promise you I ain't. But don't bash black people because you couldn't find what you have in a white person or other race within the black community. Be happy that you got somebody that love you Be happy that you in a happy relationship and continue to work on your relationship. Don't come back over here and express your anger on the black community.
Again, brother, that's the wonderful thing about this First Amendment called free speech. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, whenever the fuck you want to say it, however the fuck you want to say it. And furthermore, again, if you are trying to warn young black men about what they're going to be getting into if they choose to stay with black women, it will be irresponsible of you to not say something to tell them if there was a reason you left. Not to get them to agree with you or to do the same thing that you did and follow in your footsteps, but to be aware of the character and culture traits or lack of culture traits of certain women. Okay? It would be irresponsible you, and that's why we have such a gripe with the previous generations before us in the black community of men. They did not warn us. They did not tell us. They had this let them find out on their own ass attitude versus preparing us for the fucking pitfalls, traps, and snares that you would be fucking going through if you motherfucking dealt with black women on this level. They did not prepare the fucking following generations of men, their replacements, and this is the difference between us and them. We're doing this shit. Are all black women bad? No. But are all black women good? No. If you plan on having kids and children and fucking procreating and having a fucking little fucking version of you, you're going to need a woman. If you choose for it to be a black woman, there's gonna be some shit with it. Is it gonna be some shit with any woman on the planet? Yes, there is. But is it gonna be a different fucking brand of shit per whatever woman you choose? Yes, there is. It's going to be a difference. And we are experts in the motherfucking brand of motherfucking shit when it comes to black women. Me, preferably a light skinned version. I'll tell you that one. Add a little one. But again, Southern women are different. Northeastern women are different. West Coast women, Midwest, all different kinds of things, man. Even different age groups of women. Gen X women are going to be different from millennial women, which is going to be different from Gen Z. It's all kinds of different things. And we all have something to motherfucking give and expertise doing to, excuse me, depending on how much experience we have with those type of women or whatnot, what have you. That's what this shit is all about, man.
Because if you was really that fucking happy, I don't think you would be wanting to even come over here and talk shit. I saw a woman, in my comments, I dated a rich white man and I hate, like just spewing all kind of venom. Black men keep women poor and yeah, we need to leave y'all the fuck alone. If you are so happy, why do you feel the need to come on somebody's comments and talk shit about how you married a rich white man and oh, you hate niggas and we keep women poor and all this and that? If you so happy, why you care? Sound like to me you angry because you couldn't get a black man to give you what that white man gave you. Same thing with the men that get on the internet and bash black women because, I got a Japanese woman. Okay, I'm happy for you, brother. Do she love you? Oh, okay, I'm happy for y'all. I hope y'all have many years of success. But don't get your ass in my comments talking about men don't want black women no more. Speak for yourself. The black men I know love black women. And we're gonna continue to love black women. And we're gonna start protecting black women the way we're supposed to.
Well, damn, brother. Well, that means you already off your job if you're gonna start. You fucking up your simping, man. You fucking your simping up, young fella. By saying that, man. You fucking your simping up saying that, man. But Jason, what's up with you, brother? You been trying to say something, get in there for a minute. Go ahead, bro. Jason, it's on you, man.
Yeah, fantastic, man. I mean, hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
You loud and clear. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Hello?
You can't hear me? I can hear you.
Yeah, man. Fantastic. I hope you download that. Yeah, I can hear you. I hope you download the content so he won't, just in case he erased it, because this is going to come back up some point in time later. So you need to download that just in case he decides to delete it.
Well, it's on
You
here,
know,
so
because
I played the whole
in
thing
this
through. So
in YouTube street, people always like to delete their old videos. Okay, because like this is what I don't understand. My father told me this. He said, because I don't do it anymore, but I used to, like when I was very young, like coming up in like 19, 18, I used to put my hands on women when they made me mad. And I used to think that I was wrong for it and stuff. And then when I talked to my pops, he was like, no, sometimes when a female mess fuck up your physical, no, fuck up your mental, you gotta fuck up her physical. Now, I'm not gonna say I really agreed with him, but I understood what he was saying and stuff because like when I started to revert to that nice guy and stuff, you know, I started getting more disrespected by women than being who I really was. See, when you go out and try to clout chase, because I noticed that off this Kevin Samuels video, these YouTube streets, I got this from you. Everybody's trying to make money off the man. When this man been around for 5 years, nobody wanted anything off his content. Now he makes a hit, and everybody is like making reaction videos off of it, and it's like you clout chasing, and then when all of this die down, and you know you ain't got nothing to eat off of, you're gonna be like Derek Jackson waiting for another hit. Cause that's exactly what Derek Jackson did. He waited till the average at best came back out to make his comeback. You know, and it's like it's crazy because like everybody talk about, you know, lifting the black community. Well, you gotta start with the women first. First off, I believe in you gotta critique the women in your family first. If you don't critique the women in your family, you ain't ready to go out there in them streets and critique another woman. Because these women in your family, they're the first examples. And trust me, I critique my mother, my sister, and I don't care how they feel. Now I got 6 other brothers that would not stand in line with what I do. They all against me, but I don't care. I am not gonna lessen myself as a man because my mother wants to control me as a grown man. You know, I'm not letting it happen. I mean, you know, my other brothers, they're all gang up on me and stuff, and it'll just be my pops taking my side, like, no, fuck that. She ain't supposed to talk shit to you. You're a grown ass man. You ain't that little boy she had before. And, you know, my pops is the only one there taking my side. But all my brothers and sisters, oh, you need to respect your mother. You only get one and this and that. I understand that. But I'm a grown man. I'm not supposed to let my mother disrespect me as a grown man. And a lot of men out there, you know, they do not even, you know, critique their mothers even when they wrong. They stand up there and they let their mothers do whatever they want to them. They let their sisters do whatever they want to them. Then when they go out in the street, these women end up doing worse. Because the women in the streets, the difference between the family and the women in the streets, the women in the streets don't care. They don't give two shits. Once they don't get what they want, that's it. You know, because it took me a long time to stop doing what I was doing. I used to be thinking, oh, I got to do all of this shit to be in a relationship. Now I have to be happy with myself. See, it starts with self first. People are not happy with being with themselves, and that's how they get into this simp culture. Because we all been a victim to it, you know what I'm saying? But when you learn how to be by yourself and love yourself, that's when you'll learn that everything else is gonna come later. Because all of these, like this guy right here, he was going through that child support, and that brought that anger out in that other video you showed. That child support anger is real. I had it, you know. Thank God, you know, we made an agreement where we ain't got the white man in our business anymore. But he was going through child support trauma, and he got on his MGTOW. Then he went from MGTOW to MGWOW, and now he's going to pink pill to bubble gum, you know. And then of course, all these women is going to crowd up on him. He's probably going to have Shara Seven wanting to do a video with him. He's probably going to have Cynthia G wanting to do a video. CK probably going to want to do a video with him. And it's just crazy because guys in this movement on YouTube, they always do things so they can get the bag from the woman. And then when you find yourself not getting what you want, they always end up having a fallout. I seen that shit with Dr. Umar. As soon as he started talking about that weed, they all started withdrawing their support. As soon as he started telling them to go natural, they all started withdrawing their support. That's why I would never jump on the bandwagon on a national platform for women, because when they don't get what they want, they're going to turn on you. You know, and Derek Jackson, he damn sure shouldn't be talking, because he he was he was up in Philadelphia, like Obsidian said, he had a whole bunch of husky women selling him dreams instead of saying, "Yo, why don't you come to the gym with me? Why don't you let me be your personal trainer?" You know, I just don't get how some of these men can actually help these women in a different way, but they rather go clout chasing like this brother right here. Why he just try to connect with Jessica Gardner and see if she'll give him a chance? Because she clearly said 90% of men wasn't good. She said she wants six figures. That's a small number amount of men. So she just told the other 90%, you can kiss my ass, you're not good enough, even though her looks is not good enough. But I'm gonna pass the mic back to you, Fantastic. I love what you do. You authentic, you organic, and that's what I love when I see a content creator that's out here in these streets, whether he getting paid or not getting paid, he's putting that message out there. I really
Greatly appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you, Jason, for coming through, man. No. Reginald, you just got hit by mistake, brother. Reginald Brown music. It had nothing to do with what you were saying. He was trying to time out somebody else, and you were right above him. So sometimes what happens is you time out the wrong person. So no, you're good on your speech, man. There's no problem. Whatever. It was just a mistake. Like I said, that was the whole thing. Shout out to David Monroe. I don't know why, man. I'm looking at my phone. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for the cash app. Everybody's giving on the cash app. More you guys can definitely. I got a lot to say in the chat, man. Come on, let's get up here and have a conversation. On the panel, of course. I mean, I know a nigga done switched to Zoom, so I don't know if y'all niggas don't like Zoom, whatever what it is. If it was StreamYard, I'll be like 27 deep right now. But you guys can click that Zoom link, man, and hop in for Zoom. David Monroe for the 10, man. Thank you, said, for give up the pride is where the money reside. Where the money reside, where the money reside. Listen, man. Now I'm gonna get to the whole point of this thing. Listen, bro. I know it's hard to do. One of the hardest things. Hey, and let Spectator rock. Spectator, I'm gonna need you to click this link, Spectator. Let Spectator rock. She stays around. You guys are timed out. I don't know how many times. Spectator, I keep telling you, Shawty, listen, it'll be a whole lot easier for you to just get up here. You ain't gotta show your face. You get up here and actually had a conversation real time. It's a whole lot easier than you doing all this. You know what I mean? I know your fingers strong as hell, girl. I know. Hey, your fingers bench pressing by 315. So how about you give your fingers a rest and use that wonderful voice you have? All right, click that goddamn link. Get your ass up here and talk. But anyway, again, man, this is the thing. If you are willing to sell out, man, you can't stand next to me in battle and in war. And hey, do me a favor, man. I got 230 people in here. I got 170 likes, bro. Give me at least 30 more of them likes, bro. Give me 30 more of them likes. Like this shit. Share this shit. Let's go. All right. So I can't stand. You can't stand next to me, and we are at war. We are in a battle. The gender war is far from over, quote unquote, with the black man and black woman. Unfortunately, and you guys act like, bro, this isn't an ideal thing. This isn't how we want it. But again, as men, you're supposed to address the tough topics. You're supposed to talk about the things that people are afraid to talk about. You stand on that shit, and it is what it is. As a man, you're not supposed to worry about being liked. You're supposed to worry about telling the truth and fixing the problem and the issues. And that's only gonna come, man, by us sticking to what we do. This is why I say, man, I'm trying to stay away from and not do what everybody else is doing. That's not throwing shade. That's not whatever. But the way to go, there is a formula to it. Reviews is the way to go. If you want to fucking get your shit booming, bumping, you want to get the fucking pre-recorded videos, and people, get whoever's the hot topic or whatever the hot topic is, talk about it, show a video of it, give your commentary, move on. All right. I do still do the live streaming format because it gives you guys a chance to interact real time, and we get to actually go through it piece by piece by piece. And the things that you guys may say into it, you know what I'm saying, may give me something else to address that I have missed. That's why I told you guys, black people, we do not understand the importance and the intricacies of conversation. A lot of times, man, something can be said that's blatantly obvious, but you don't understand the full context of it until it is said, until it's actually put out there in the air. Again, it's why I always give the ultimate respect to Gab. I have my whole, and I still have the philosophy of that. There really isn't too many excuses for the black community and the condition of it. But at the same time, like he said it, and I'll never forget. He said, "Man, we sick. We are sick. Black people really and truly are sick when it comes to a mental and just societal mind state. We don't have the understanding that we should have, as a people. We don't have the mental, emotional, psychological maturity that we should have. And being that we don't have that and we're behind, it's like you're trying to catch up in a game that you're never ever going to be able to get ahead in until you get the basics that you need to actually even get in the race or in the game. You know what I'm saying? And far too often, man, people don't take the time. Well, not far too often. Every day, people wake up, get up, and click on fucking Facebook, click on Twitter, click on IG, click on YouTube, and it's just let's have fun. Another one I got coming up too is the thing about Tyreek Nasheed. I mean, a lot of these dudes are even starting to wake up to it, man. Your manhood will make you, your true manhood, bro, will come out and make you fucking reject the bullshit to the point of where you just can't even go along with it no more. You can't. That's what manhood does. Shit gets so bad to the fuckery and the lies and just the cuckery and the pandering and all that bullshit where it's just like, man, what am I doing? I done made enough money doing this shit. You know, this shit is just it's doing more harm than good. I gotta stop this shit. And you've seen it happen plenty of times. All right, gotta have every time, bro. And yeah, this this protection piece and all this thing that he covered, he literally took everything that we talked about in this space as I've been in this space, bro, and he bastardized it. He either bastardized it, or he villainized it to the point of where the men are the perpetrators versus being the sufferers of it. Notice I didn't say victim. Okay, men are never victims. Men endure shit. Victims get to sit back and say, "Oh, look at me. This is so wrong. Why do they do me that way?" But again, sufferers and endurers are the people that just go through the shit and they got to deal with it and find a way around it. Period. That's black men. We're not victims. We don't claim to be victims. Only women get to do that. A man sees a problem, he's motherfucking put in a situation, and it's his job as a man to figure it out and fix it. Not only for himself, but again, any and everybody that's around him or that's under his leadership. That's what we fucking do here, bro. It's leadership shit over here, bro. Shout out to Cool Kamashi in the building. That's what this shit is about, bro. And again, what this dude is doing, man, is just going against everything and tearing down this shit because what you're doing, bro, again, you're giving positive reinforcement for negative behavior. You're an enabler, bro. And the thing about it is, like I said, you started out right. You started out in the right way, but because that wasn't paying dividends, and you're here for the sake of the money in the bag, which again, you should be compensated for your time or whatever you do. But let it be yours. You know what I'm saying? Let it be yours. Don't motherfucking plagiarize, man. Or don't motherfucking take somebody else shit and rebrand it. Don't do that. The internet has killed humanity. I don't believe everyone deserves a voice. This is what you get when everyone's opinion matters. Well, Georgia boy, this is the thing. Listen, no, you have to let everyone speak. The problem is when people can't discern the intelligence versus the bullshit. And again, we're talking black people. Black people are the people as where, like I said, niggas really shouldn't even be listening to music, bro. Niggas should be listening to certain music because niggas don't know how to separate entertainment from reality. That's one of the unique things to the black community and the black race versus everybody else. Niggas don't just live vicariously through the shit, right? Niggas actually try to take this shit on and act it out in real life. Well, of course, Georgia boy, both sides think they're right, but again, the numbers say that black men are right. Because black men are actually producing things or suggesting things that would counter the numbers, the negative numbers. Yeah, and too, like I said, like Kukamasi said, you the realest voice, a man that's speaking actual masculine principle and anything that's gonna be a benefit to the black man or just men in general, he's never gonna have a chance. They're gonna put what's Buddy's name out there? Where the money reside. Where the money reside, where the money reside. This dude that went viral, y'all. And again, that's why I keep telling y'all that's the new black man they want. Remember a week ago, the other dude that was telling you, hey, it's something wrong with black women for not wanting to entertain you know, part-time pussy niggas. What's the other dude? I cannot think of this dude's name to save my life. Can't think of it. It'll come to me. But we got Hope in the building. What's going on, Hope?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, brother.
Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, hold on, let me turn my TV off. I don't know why I can't. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, from what I heard of this dude, man, it seems like this dude doesn't understand you know, basically the main issue. You trying to sell these traditional values to men in an untraditional world. Like you said, he strategically didn't mention his mother because I'm not I don't know how old this guy is, but I'm pretty sure his mother came in probably around the 70s or a little bit before, where women actually wanted equality and independence in terms of men, to replace us from being the head of the household with the government and their empowerment movement. So, it's the same old conversation that, people don't want to look at logically. This is not the same, this is not a society where, from a legal standpoint, men want to put themselves in a position. Women want to have the same, they want to be equal to authority, but they don't want responsibility, but they want men around, so that we can, I guess, clean up. And this guy has an extension of what a lot of women want to hear. He's pushing that, that whole traditional thing when women themselves don't even want that, you know? So it's crazy, man. I mean, some people just, I guess sometimes you want to sound like you're the moral one, but morality doesn't work when the world is no longer logical. You can't expect men to put themselves in a position that women don't even want the men to be in.
Yeah, man, and like you said, this is that's the crazy part about it. Again, the men are supposed to lead, but because, like you said, we've had these three generations of the man being pushed to the back, and the importance of the black man in the black community being not only diminished but eliminated. By the women choosing so, and that's what they always somehow leave out. The women chose to do this; they didn't have to.
Exactly.
Welfare was available to everyone, whether you be white, Hispanic, or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? All those
Right.
things. None of those women still replaced the fucking man with daddy government. And lo and behold, like you said, even now, man, to this day, we have this thing of where black women are talking about, black men don't do this, black men don't do that, and all these other things. And it's just like, well, hold on. What are you saying? The number says just the opposite. Black men have had one of the highest meteoric rises over the last few years, compared to any other demographic in when it comes to income increase and all these other things.
Right.
We finally got rid of all of these lies. There are more men in college, in prison, in college, all of those things. we aren't producing anything, and fatherhood, all this stuff has been disproven. You actually had to have the media come out and say, hey, this shit that you guys were told in the 80s and 90s are not true. Black fathers, even if they may not be married, are the most involved fathers out of any demographic in the country. Do you
Right,
see
right.
black women going around repeating that? Of course not. No. You know what I'm saying? And usually, like I said, man, it never fails. Almost 90% of the black women out here talking about what black men don't do, they can't get no man. They're not attractive. I have yet to see the attractive fucking female on YouTube talk about black men ain't shit. I've yet to see it. I've
That's
yet to see
true. And a lot of guys don't realize that women are not going to give up they're not going to give up their authority. They're not going to give up what they have in the system. It's like guys, look, women are going to still want guy to buy men to buy into this whole you need to do all these things when they're not going to give up the authority to make sure that qualified viable man is going to actually do them. Like you said, those new statistics you said about what is it, 68%.
Shout out to grown man business. I didn't know, man. Wow, hope, wow. 68% of black females have children by multiple guys.
Multiple men, yeah. That's see, and see, there it is right there. That's the problem. The sexual freedom, the no accountability issue, where women still want men almost on speed dial for cleanup. It's like, okay, I can do what I want. I got the authority to do what I want, but I have no responsibility from the outcomes of what I do. So I
What really
need,
pisses, well, I'm sorry, spiritual.
hey, what's up? Sorry. So I need men around so that when it all goes wrong, I can sit there and say, well, I need a man in my life. It's a setup, man. It's a hustle. They've turned this into a clear hustle that they want the authority that men see. This whole equality, men and women are not equal, but since the government, the legally the government has given them equality, which is not, logical. They want that. Like you say, this is always that age old penis envy thing. Women love manhood so much. Instead of wanting to be under our authority, they want to be us. They're trying to replace us, but they still need us to keep this thing going. They need us to be the engine in the car. They just want to drive the car while we do all the work. And it doesn't work like that. But go ahead, bro.
Good afternoon,
What's
fellas.
up, bro?
What's up, Vice?
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
what's good, man? I wish I heard the beginning, but I kind of got a general gist. But let's throw out some stats here just real quick because I just saw a message in the chat. So I kind of have a very good idea of the number here, and I can provide a source for it. But just on the panel or even in the chat, what percentage of Black American men do you think are baby daddies, if you will, not involved? What's the number here? The,
Probably,
your
at the highest, it'll probably be like 30 to 35%, probably.
exactly. So when it said that, oh well, y'all the ones creating this or whatever. And by the way I backwards explained it. So last year's numbers was 53. I'm sorry, it was it's actually 53.4, 52.4, 53.4. I may have it wrong in that CDC report of Black men 15 to 44 are childless. Okay. So when you reduce that, that means 40% of men actually have kids. Of that 40%, 30%, there's a 30% of Black American men that are married with their child, which leaves a remaining of basically 18 to 20, 25%. So when you add in that statistic, about 68% of women have multiple kids by just a block of, fuck it, we'll just use 30%. What does that tell you as far as the choice? So are they saying 70% they don't consider sexually attractive enough and they ended up with the baby, or they wanted this? You feel what I'm saying? And of course, by me saying this, don't mean I don't want those chicks or anything like that. I know that sometimes you have to address that kind of goofy pushback, but you feel what I'm getting at? Or
Can I,
and
can I, can I jump
go
in on
ahead,
that real
jump in.
quick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Here's the thing. This is how it is. See, women have always been like this, and a lot of guys think that the nature of women has always been like this. It's just that never in history have men taken such a weak position to First it started with the legal system to allow women to do this. See, when women have authority, the way they have authority, their nature biologically is always going to influence how they move. That's why society, when it was, had men who actually kept women in a certain position, they did not allow women to come up to a table that only men should sit at because we have to keep this thing going. Our focus is to keep things logical, prevent negative consequences from affecting the whole. But when we gave that up to give women a seat at a table where it should be men, their nature became an influencer in policy. And see, for that to happen, men had to take a weak position, and that's the issue. Like that's why women are going to make the wrong choices. They're going to always make the wrong choices. If you give a woman power, she's going to make the wrong choices because sometimes they think instinctively easier is better, but that's not the case.
Well, the path. Hold on a second. That's the path of least resistance.
Hmm.
And that used to be something, your daddy does want to make it easier for his daughter or his baby girl to an extent. I shouldn't say easier. He doesn't want her to climb over those landmines and shit like that. But unfortunately, that has been put on a lot of these males
Hmm.
who don't want to, fight and forge through things. There's one thing I was going to say, and you kind of touched on it, fan, but spiritual, I'm sure you'll like this. So I was without divulging where I got this, whatever. Someone put up something where they were asking to ignore the siren in the background, fellas, but they were asking fellas to would they consider things like Botox and things like that, because and it was a woman asking this because women judge it takes more than just working out. And I'm like, this
I
is
know what you're getting
exactly
at.
what Emma this is exactly what MOT, and shout out to him for making this exact point I'm going to say about men should be judged by their productivity, not what they look like to an extent. And when I say look like, I'm not, listen, as a man, I'm not saying you should come out with sleep crust over your eyes and shit like that, unlined or whatever. I'm not saying that,
But
but you shouldn't.
even health, when you think about health, sorry to cut you, but I'm gonna add on to what you're
That's
saying.
all
Even
good.
health, even health is productivity. To be healthy, you have to have a regimen. You have to have structure. It's not just vanity like it is for women. See,
I was
men
gonna
don't think.
explain that.
Okay, you got it, bro.
I didn't mean it like that. Pardon the way my tone came off. I didn't mean it like that.
No,
I was
you
gonna
good. You good.
explain
You
that.
got.
It was like I said, okay, first of all, and I was saying, they're saying that Ben should do this, and it was some dudes like, yeah, I have some eye bags, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's men common agreeing with this shit, black men. I ain't talking about white men. I'm like, wait a minute, so dude, you're not supposed to look like you did at 45 the way you look when you was 25. I didn't say you have a damn beard gut or anything like that, but all this being vanity wise like a woman would be, that's bullshit, man. And then when I hear, and it's no disrespect to him, but it was kind of goofy earlier. When I hear ARC, and y'all know we cool or whatever, but when I hear him going in the tone to a group of men, or and it's like, yo, we get the point. You don't have to actually reenact the tone. It's like men nowadays are trying to, how am I trying to say this? They're trying to basically sell themselves like a woman would sell herself to a man. Does that make sense? Versus
Yeah, I get what you're
doing
saying.
what men should do: be productive, take care of your fitness. Case in point, fasting is an important part of that. I know I'm the fasting guy or whatever, but I'm just simply saying, that'll take care of all of your health ailments right there. But dudes are, I mean, like these women, they getting fake asses because they don't want to put in the work and do no squats or anything like that. Now we
Right.
got dudes with fake implants. I mean, pectoral. Like what the fuck kind of goofy shit are we living in?
Well, see, when you reject structure, you default to feelings and emotionally led decisions. Structure
I'm sorry, I'm
structure
laughing
means
at the
that
chat.
yeah, structure means that you have to have there's a certain way to do things, a logical way. Like for a man, if you it's just like your mind. You develop your mind, you instill yourself around with good values and wisdom, you're going to actually have the structure to take care of yourself on all levels. And see, when you do that, you don't have to default to uh things that have consequences, negative consequences like surgeries and anyway, men don't like that because honestly, we don't want the easiest route. We want the logical route. You know,
Man,
like eat
whatever, yeah, whatever you don't get, I don't. I gotta just jump in real quick on say this. Whatever you don't have to earn, you don't genuinely appreciate.
facts.
Trust me on
Exactly.
that. Go.
Exactly. Not just appreciate, but you don't free yourself from the negative consequences of taking that shortcut. There are no shortcuts in life. You just ignore the consequences because they may not be immediate.
Hey, permission to slightly. I just want to throw this one point. Rest in peace to Hammer and Hank Aaron. For those of y'all don't know baseball, y'all know who Hank Aaron is. But wait till you hear this. Hank Aaron took the jab. Continue.
Oh shit, Hank Aaron died.
He died 2 hours ago, but he also took the
Oh
jab a couple of months or a couple of weeks ago too.
wow,
Wow.
damn, crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, man, that's sad. Pretty sure we'll definitely be talking about that. But yeah, man. So real quick, let me read this. Shout out to Stucco Bucko. Shout out to Fantastic for getting me hip to the Newsbreak app. There isn't a crime I'm not hip to in my area. Thanks to you, bro. So, hey, no, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man. I'm telling y'all that the Newsbreak thing, man, that definitely keeps me abreast of a lot of things, especially if it's political. That's going on here, man. And like I said, I get every little thing, and it can be annoying, but at the same time, especially if you're doing this, it's extremely valuable, and it keeps you aware of things that are going on, even at the national, local, and national level. So if you guys aren't aware of it, you don't already have it. Yeah, that news break thing, man, is can come in handy. But let's see.
Talking about like men using what females use to evaluate themselves. I should have to judge themselves,
Well,
basically just being vain and
well, yeah.
shit.
Listen, man. Listen. It is important for you to be in shape because again, your health determines how long you're gonna be on this earth, and how well you're gonna live while you're on this earth. Okay. If you start getting the pot belly, you start letting yourself get away, and high blood pressure, diabetes, all these things, man. Even though I do believe that everybody has a predetermined date that they're gonna leave here. There's nothing that's gonna stop it or speed it up. I know people that still smoke cigarettes, and they even you can have they live to be 100 plus years old, no cancer, no nothing, so on and so forth, all those other things.
Right.
But at the same time, you want to be able to enjoy yourself for the days that you are set to be here. So, but like you said, Sir Tyson, I had to do this myself, man, because and this, bro, social media is really addictive, and it's one of the downfalls of society. Is this is how they're going to bring transhumanism in, and just people not even feeling the need to actually need people is because man, everybody does everything through you get your human interaction through the internet now. People are more comfortable with and especially this, even this format that we're using here. This is why they're pushing this so big because they want you to get used to and the 6 feet of distance and all these other things. All that's not happenstance. It's not coincidence, man. This is to pretty much train and program
Acclimate you
yeah,
to
yeah.
this.
Train, program, and acclimate you into lesser and lesser amounts of actual human interaction. And I keep telling y'all, man. I hope y'all are with it, but look forward. I give it 2 weeks, maybe three, and you will be seeing 9 times out of 10 a national shutdown mandate. I already see them doing it now. They're talking about new strains out in Cali and whatnot, what have you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these things are going to be what they use in order to justify them doing this.
And also biometrics pick you up better when you're spread apart a certain distance.
Yep. They
Facial
using that
recognition.
the what's the name we were talking about the Boston Dynamics dogs. They're using those overseas. I forget where in Europe. I want to say either Denmark or Scotland or somewhere like that. But anywhere, they're using it for that purpose to walk around and tell people, of course, now the non weaponized versions, you're too close, you're too close. Please back up, please separate, please maintain 6 feet of distance. So, like you say, Hope, man, the stuff that's going on, bro, and this is why I say it too. Um, as men, bro, you have to have that discernment, you have to have that eye, you have to have the understanding of what's going on around you.
Right.
And when you have a brother that's willing to compromise that for the sake of vagina, for the sake of, you know what I'm saying? or even money. Because I mean, again, he gets some bread, but is he getting a lot of bread? No, he not, bro. YouTube don't pay like that. Even with the views he's getting on his video, he's not making bread like that on YouTube videos, man. I'm telling you. So again, you know, it was like Judas doing Jesus for the pieces of silver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's and I keep telling brothers this, man. Even in my situation, the little shit that happened on YouTube, and it's like, bro, betrayal and treachery has no gender. All right. If he'll do it to a woman, he'll do it to you. And the way people go about handling certain things, bro, it lets you know where they stand as far as a man. A man understands and knows if it's blatant disrespect and all these other things and whatnot, what have you, and I don't know you, and we don't have any type of connection, well, whatever happens, happens. But if we have any type of rapport amongst each other, you know what I'm saying, and we have a relationship that's respectable, we're supposed to do
Right.
everything we can do to handle it like men and de-escalate the situation. But and then what people don't understand is like motherfuckers like me, bro. And if you go back and look over Fantastic's fucking resume, I keep trying to tell y'all, man. I give people more than one chance because again, you never know what someone has going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, how a person was raised or what they've been through in their life as far as a manhood aspect. So they just may not have an understanding of it. But you have to have that cutoff limit of where, okay, well, nigga, I didn't try it. So if you want to be this way, fuck it. Because obviously it's only so many fuck yous. You know what I'm saying? I'm a overlook till it's like, all right, nigga, well, fuck you too. And my shit is like, built up and and targeted and going to be to the point. I'm not about wounding or maiming. I'm about eliminating the threat. That's what you're supposed to do. And a lot of
Right.
people don't understand that shit, man. Like I said, when people have a reaction to certain things that they could have handled a different way. You know what I'm saying? People don't ever understand that, man. And this right here, even with this brother, man, and I know, let's understand again, for him, this may just be a whole thing for the aspect of getting money because he did have the basic understanding and basis of red pill ideology, you know, masculine understanding and all these things. But what is he doing now? And for the sake of what? So, like I said, and when it blows, if and when it blows up in his face, he's gonna be back over here with the men and be like, "Hey, man, they they this, they that, they this, they that." We
Right.
already know
Right.
what's gonna happen, and then it's gonna be like, "Well, nah, brother, I can't let you back in, man. I can't, I can't."
When has that ever worked? I don't want to say no other content creators names or anything like that, but when has that ever worked? We've seen it. We can name the instances, and then they get put out because they say something that pisses that side off, and it's like,
Well,
now you want to come with their hands.
but it's instant gratification for a lot of these guys, man. It's just for the moment. People see it takes a lot to stand on principle, and that's the thing that
Agreed.
men do. It takes a lot to not move with the wind, not conform to what's happening, not be trendy, but to stand on principle because you truly know what you're saying is true. See, that's what men do, and this is why like women think we hate them because we correct them. It's farthest from the truth. But we men are not supposed to conform their thoughts to the illogical mind of a woman just be to make them feel good. We don't do that. We maintain order because that's what men do, but it's for the greater good of all. We don't sit there and tell people what they want to hear and think that that's the way you stay in good graces with a woman. That's the kind of that thinking is exactly why feminism was allowed to exist. Some man had to give up his sovereign position, for being liked by a woman, and that's the worst thing to do. You maintain your position, and whether a woman likes you or not, that's to her, uh, her issue. That's to her detriment, not to the detriment of men. But when you compromise our sovereign position to keep everything logical and running in society for a feeling of a woman liking you, well, you know, we see the effects of that just in feminism.
Yeah, man.
No, definitely agreed.
But yeah, man. Hopefully, hopefully, man, we don't have more brothers doing this, man. Coming to the space and soaking up the knowledge or whatnot and using it for evil, turn into the dark sides and such. But I highly doubt it because again, man, this is the way you make money. Again, if you want to chase the money, You want to go where the money resides. You got to talk to these females, man. And again, not saying that
Exactly.
brothers don't contribute, 'cause you guys definitely do, but the easiest way to it, and being getting recognition and getting praise is by, again, upholding the black woman in her delusion and pathology. You know, so
Well,
But you,
women will pay for feelings. They will pay
yep,
for a feeling.
to
yeah,
feel
but
good.
you know what's crazy about that is I normally talk about men things on here because I've already accepted that they're gonna be what they are, whatever. But I did mention this. I remember I saw a clip from what's the dude's Derek Jackson. I saw the clip from one of his little gatherings or things like that. Hey, salute to the brother. He's a multi-millionaire or whatever. I personally can't do that. I know people say, yes, you would. If it was in front of you, you'd lie, whatever. You do it every day at job or whatever. Okay, whatever you say. But the point I'm getting at is that I saw the clip of like one of his seminars, man. And dude, I, if it was a chick under 200 pounds, it wasn't hard to tell. I may actually still have this picture, man. I mean, my point is that, damn, you'll give up your soul just for this, just for a little bit of money, knowing, I can go to sleep knowing that I didn't lie. I lived my day the best day it was, but some people's constitution ain't like that. So I guess it is what it is when it comes to that.
Hey, and you know what's crazy? That a chick, the spectator, right? I see her. I saw her in the chat, man. That's crazy. And it's
You think
funny
that's a
that
her? That's
I,
probably a
w-
dude.
well, who knows? But it's funny. It's funny that whatever it is, it will come over here to tell us something that it could easily do. Like for black women who actually see, I tell dudes like this. I don't care what women do, because I always
Right.
orchestrate my life that whatever they do doesn't affect me, and I still deal with them, but I deal with them from a position where there's no leverage given because they already have enough leverage legally. So I'm going to make sure I control what I do and how I move, that nothing they do affects me. And that's the formula that men need to start taking when you dealing. If you this, I mean, almost like that in life. It's like when you have a business, you make sure that you are not being taxed at the maximum percentage by orchestrating your life a certain way, because taxes is not fair, but it's a reality. So you have to move your life a certain way to minimize the effects of the government's influence. It's the same thing. If you think about how men are designed, yeah, the legal system is illogical, but that doesn't mean that men can't make the best decisions to mitigate the effects of feminism in their personal lives. Institutions are corrupt contracts. They're not good for men. So to deal with the woman, you need to really think and orchestrate your life that you're avoiding institutionalized contracts with the government. Now, to whatever degree you can. Now, I understand that some men have kids. Kids are a wonderful thing. I'm not against having kids. I'm just not doing it because I'm not willing to take that cost. But I respect men that do, because that's part of being a man is having a child. So I respect the men who do that, and but understand how they have to move when they do that. And that's why I tell guys, look, I'm not trying to tell guys not to do something. I'm just trying to tell them to think and move their lives as best they can to maintain personal sovereignty. Because women are trying to see, it's not about what women doing. Like Sir Ty said, women have always been like this. Their nature is manipulative. They always about hypocrisy because they know they're not going to be held to the same standards legally as we do. So they say, I'm equal to do what you do. But see, women are always going to have the victim card to pull out that we don't even want. I don't want to be nobody's victim. I like challenges don't bother me. They actually bring out greatness in me because I've been rising above challenges my whole life. So it's just part of my masculinity. But women are always going to use that victim card. So we got to understand that they're going to always, want independence and expect a provider in the same tone, even though logically that doesn't make sense when you say you want to be independent, but you still want to be dependent on somebody else providing for you. And we
And
know,
that's facts.
and we
That's
know that
facts.
women,
I agree with what you just said, brother. They want their independence while also having someone else provide the independence. So I
exactly.
agree with that. I agree with that. You want to be independent, but you want someone else to carry the bag for you, do the heavy lifting. I didn't mean to interrupt you, brother, because you
No,
were
you
doing a
good, you
great
good.
job.
I like the dialogue, brother.
So, so, so listen. It's really quite basic and simple. And I know a lot of brothers might not get it because they probably wasn't taught this, and that's at no detriment to their own. Okay. There are 5 essential things that men bring into any relationship that they get involved with, be it with a partner of theirs, be it with a female friend or a love interest or someone that they're just, having casual relationships with. And those five provisions are called protection, provisions, order, structure, and discipline. And if you apply that to any and every relationship that you go into, then you'll find yourself on the positive side every single time, even if it's with your homeboy, because you got a lot of partners of yours that are not disciplined. I.e., case in point, your partner might want you to go out to a bar, club, and he'll want to drink and drive. Well, if you apply the discipline and the order and structure, it will keep you from getting into an altercation or getting into a situation that may be detrimental to your life. The same goes when you apply those standards across the board to a woman. When you bring, okay, I have the protection that you say you desire, I have the provisions you say you desire. Now, here's where it gets tricky. In order for me to give you those first 2 steps, you must be a willing participant to follow, to have order, my order, the order that I carry myself in, the order that I take care of my home in, the order that I'll take care of you and the children in. You have to be orderly. The next thing is structure. You cannot be an unstructured person in my environment. And these you can fix it any way you want to. The last one, but the most important, is discipline. You must first be disciplined. In other words,
Mhm.
as Mr. Fantastic said, and some of the other brothers have said, you've got to shut the fuck up and listen. Period. Point blank. You got to shut your fucking mouth and listen. This is not a debate. This is it's not necessarily a dictatorship. However, there's only one captain to the fucking ship. You're the co-pilot. There's only one captain. So what I'm saying is, you see, we use all of these things go to us as logic. For them, it's illogical because they feel as though they should get something for nothing.
Yep.
Can I pick up from that,
See,
General? Oh, when you're done, my bad.
I'm gonna give you the mic. So when you bring these 5 elements in and you say, okay, give me 5 equal elements, and any one of you brothers that may know of some or that may be able to answer this, you may be able to do it. Give me 5 equal but opposite elements that a woman will bring into your bubble. Go.
No, very good point there. It was something that you just said. Damn, but then you triggered another thought. So I'll just try to say this as brief and concise as I can. Shout out, I do want to give a shout out to another content creator, this brother Ike, the brother Ike. On his channel yesterday, he did a great presentation about knowing your hierarchies, and he was talking about how in every society these hierarchies exist. Now, I've heard this construct before from Master Yao, but the hierarchies he was saying were sage, the warrior, the merchant, and the artist, or what have you. So we're in a capitalist society right now. So the merchant is usually your bankers, even your scammers, they would fit into that. Your sages would be probably your academics or your priests. So you guys get it. But one great point he made, and you both just said this, that cross all these things, is that you have to have discipline to thrive into whatever one of those things you fit in. Which so and discipline, especially, I've noticed this having coached young men in sports, that I've noticed a difference with a lot of the young men who just came from single mother homes versus those who had fathers. Hell, I don't even have to say it. We've seen it with even Marshawn Lynch, if y'all remember that one clip when he had to talk to the mother. But the other thing that the general said about the discipline aspect, and just shut up for a second, I'll just go back to the infamous KS content creator. I've noticed in some of those recap, I'll watch his little premiere videos, and I'll notice they won't listen. They'll be like, but it's like, I haven't finished yet. I haven't finished. And again, I'm just using this as a good visual. It's like they've been so commanded to be able, they can just think that they can jump in at any man. I have a friend who was a teacher in school, and he told me literally he quit because of this, because He couldn't get a word in edgewise. Plus, he lost the passion and got a better position. But I'm just simply saying this is so ingrained in our culture. And this is why for some men, it's like, oh, you just need to do this, or you just, or if they like you, they would listen to you, all like goofy things. It's like, no, the discipline isn't lacking. So that's all I want to say to that.
And I'll add that men being undisciplined is the greatest weapon that a woman will use. Because a lot of women are used to dealing with undisciplined men that they can easily control or get to compromise value and structure for pussy. We see it all the time. And so, an undisciplined man is going to be the best asset that a woman is looking for. So when she comes up against a structured, disciplined man, she often sees it as he hates women. But no, we just value order and we value ourselves. And see, two people, and see, when a man values himself and a woman values how she can exploit and manipulate a man, those are not going to be agreeable. So that's the issue of why men have to maintain sovereign position and never conform to the emotions or the mindset of a woman.
Well,
And
most
I
men, I was going to simply say part of that discipline is, are you disciplined and steadfast in your belief to walk the fuck away? When I say walk away, I didn't say be a damn doormat or whatever. I'm just simply
right.
saying if she's not on your program, okay, peace. No, I still can get some of that pussy and shit. And that's how most dudes are. And then they wonder how these little sleight of hands disrespect turn into public disrespect or turn into snide remarks, then public disrespect. You see what how it all
Yeah.
builds up.
And you know what's
And you
crazy?
can nip that in the bud. Go ahead, spiritual.
If you know it's crazy, and if you look at men who actually have their lives ordered, who develop themselves on all levels, they don't even have to search for women. Women are constantly searching for them. So they don't even have to compromise because they're so focused on keeping their life structured, keeping their health maximized, and just keeping themselves polished on every level that they're drawing women just by focusing on the right things. They don't really have to go out and cater to what a woman thinks or feels because oftentimes in this culture, women are looking to weaponize the ignorance and the thirstiness of a man against him. So women will say one thing, but they will do another. They say they want a weak man in terms of I want a man who gives me everything I want, but they will always give themselves fully to a man they can't control, at least on an uninstitutionalized level. Because women are always going to seek a guy. They're going to respect a guy. Let me say that. They're going to respect a man they can't control. They will always use weak men. And I know men think men are getting confused about being used, with being respected. A woman will choose you if you put your wallet out there.
Absolutely.
She will use you if you tell her what she wants to hear. But she will not respect you because she's manipulating you. And I wish
Exactly.
and I wish guys would understand that.
Exactly, which is why I asked the gentleman on this panel, I asked for just five equal but opposite elements that women should bring into a relationship.
No, I can't do that.
I can.
Con-
I
I'll
can.
say
I can
this.
give you.
I'll give you two. I'll give you
Well,
two. Well, go ahead.
well, I'll give it to you. And shout out to 668 again. Let me read the super chat here. The things people have to understand: they are natural predators and chameleons in nature. So what that behavior is what it's supposed to be. Exactly. Yeah. Women are just being women, man. Again, shout out to Stucco Bucko. Is there an open slot, brother? Yeah, man. Click the link, bro. Click the link, brother. Like it's up there. It's pinned to the top. It's Zoom has unlimited. Nigga, I have like 100 people up here at once. So go ahead. Um,
That's-
Shout out to Sister George.
Congeniality is one.
Yeah. So listen, she's supposed to bring a man peace, and you said equal and opposite. You said equal and opposite.
No, he said five. I had mentioned just congeniality is one of my top things.
Well, femininity, peace to a man, support, femininity, peace, support, um, uh,
Demure.
attractiveness or sensuality. You know what I mean? She has to bring some type of sexual nature to it, but that's again no relationship with a man is gonna survive without that. And then loyalty. That's what I would say. Those would be my five.
Again, those are good fives. That's a good five. But so here's what I'm trying to get to. When you ask that question, and we oftentimes be in mixed conversation, isn't it odd that they're real heavy on provision, protection, and all of that shit. Those are the only top two that they can think of. But the moment you mention the bottom three, order, structure, and discipline, guess what happens? Oh, you want a
Crickets.
slave.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you want a slave.
Yeah, exactly.
Crickets.
You want somebody
Can you
just
keep the
barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen and all this. Yeah, all these excuses. Exactly.
Can you maintain? And I'll break these things down for you. Give me just a second. Let me change my headsets here. But I will break these things down for you. Here's the equal but opposite. You must understand how to.
Did General just go low?
As a woman should.
There's
Been an age-old additive. It's been said within the Black community for years. Be a freak in be a whore in the bedroom, be a lady in the streets, or a woman
That's
in
demure
public.
right there, brother.
Yeah. Right, demure. Thank you. We can sum it up by using demure. Okay. So the next one is provision. Are you capable of taking care of my provisions, the things that I'm bringing into this house for you? If I go out and I get you a $2,000 double door refrigerator with ice and water through the door, are you going to keep it clean? Are you going to keep it orderly? Or are you going to have pots and pans and bullshit up in there, which ultimately damage the inside of the refrigerator? That's just an example, right? Provisions. Are you going to mop the floors? Are you going to vacuum the floors? You got a $300 vacuum cleaner. Are you going to vacuum my floors? I'm working. Are you doing it sitting home? So are you going to use that $480 dishwasher in there to put the $350 dishware set that I bought for you? Are you going to use that to keep dishware clean? Or are you just going to leave a bunch of dishes in the fucking sink? See, it's real easy. Equal but opposite. Now, order. Order means that I have a certain way that I live inside of my home. I have a certain way that I carry myself outside in public. I need you to fall underneath that order. In other words, you must be the mirror image of what I am. In the home, outside of the home, you must have order about yourself. Okay? Structure. If we are married and we have children, are we on the same page as how we want to raise our family? Are we on the same page as how we want to interact with each other, with the children, with the community that we live in? And the bottom one is discipline. Are you disciplined enough to follow the guidelines of my leadership?
No,
Hello.
that is you
Can
hit that
anyone hear me?
so you yeah we yeah we you
My
hit that
apologies,
so
brother. Go
out.
ahead.
No, you just hit that so out the park. I want to lighten it up, but it ties into one of your points of just okay. So since you and I are around the same age, that was normal for the women that we came up under when we were shorties, or like our aunties and stuff like that, But obviously a shift has happened. But I was just going to say a brief story. I went to this one party here. It was like a card party, dominoes, get together, bring your drinks and all that, and just talk shit or what have you. And there was these Brazilian chicks there, Black Brazilian, if anybody playing the complexion games. And I never met these chicks in my life. All right. And they're all legal here. So for all the clowns who be like, they was probably trying to get you to get a green card, whatever on that. Man, we're playing. I'm noticing I'm grabbing like my beer and it's empty. I play my hand, I come back and it's a full beer there for us and the whole table. And I'm like, damn, we brought one female who was an American female with us or whatever. And she looks at them like, girl, why are you doing all that? And then, everybody's like, you need to just shut up or whatever with this, but I was really looking at the dynamic. They're like, she was like, doing what? And as simple as this story sounds, it just talks about just the little things that women would do, and they wasn't considered like slavery or anything like that. It was her man that was doing the whole thing, by the way, and they've been married for whatever years. So I'm just simply saying, you won't even expect this nowadays. You kind of, and I was shocked by just something as simplistic as that, which used to be a norm, is what I'm getting at.
Hey, excuse me, y'all.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Real quick, let me read this super chat and this on you, brother. Greatly appreciate you coming up. Shout out to Seeking My Creator 299. I respect lonely. I don't know about that one, brother. Give us a little bit more on that one, but
Maybe
go
he's saying
ahead. Go ahead.
solitude.
Yeah, go ahead. Moro, bro. So if you got it, brother, go ahead.
All right, bro. This Stucco Bucko. The email just a little different. This is the first time signing up on Zoom.
Yeah, most definitely. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm assuming that you guys are at least 10 plus years my senior. How old are you guys again?
I'm 37.
Okay. All right, I'm 29.
All right.
So the one thing that I have realized, and even in like when it comes to a lot of these relationships, most of them just don't like us, bro. And it's a little confusing as to understanding why they when you guys said that our community is relatively toxic, I don't fight y'all on that because it's 100% true. But we're really stuck in a cycle where we have no choice but to either like, and I'm not even trying to use that word that they like to use. What was the word that started with a D when they're deciding to, move away from the community and date other
Divestment.
races?
Yeah,
There we
divestment.
go. Divestment. Yeah. Um, they don't like us, bro. And it's a little confusing because the only thing that I realized was like I just had a couple come through like over Christmas. I had like 5 leading up to Christmas that came through to chill with me, and then 4 after New Year's that chilled with me too. And every last one of them just sat up and they literally told me in different ways that they have set other brothers up, like got emotional responses out there. Like I just realized maybe I might not be a slouch, but they were putting me in a position of comfortability to think I wasn't. But they we're really in a position where we're really just gonna be stuck. And I started comparing them to my elders as far as the other women in my family. And I seen where a lot of my cousins and yada yada, like where their fathers are and how great their lives are by leaving my cousin and their mamas behind. We kind of have no choice. Like, I, it's a little confusing. Like, I'm
Well,
just
this is
saying.
why conversations like this are great to happen. But go ahead and finish your point. My bad.
No, I'm saying I got friends that I would say is King Von. That's the best example I can give. Lil Durk, King Von, and I've seen what their lives are like. Like their mothers bleed them for 10 bands every couple of weeks. Like I've never seen a trap nigga sweat like that until his mama call him and tell him she need that. Like he's sweating like he talking to the plug or something. You know what I mean? Like, and this man, like, I got utmost respect for this dude, but I don't even let my mama do me like that. But his mom literally said, "Hey, I need 10 bands." And he was like, "Oh my God, I gotta give it to her." So now he's sweating, he's sweating his people. And I'm sitting there looking at him like, dude, y'all don't even realize that y'all are being manipulated in the worst kind of way. And if you go down or have a bad day, she is not coming to get your ass. Like we're really in a position as far as our community goes where it's no mutual respect. Like I had one that had a baby on me, right? And she'd been chasing me down for like 2.5 years. And I wasn't giving her the time of day because honestly, I've been pursuing my purpose. When I got my barber's license, I'm trying to understand tax laws and stuff like that so I can do my business better. And I just I've seen that it's just like they're and it's not me trying to just be on that, just black women, yada yada. It's just really there's a level of disdain and then a level of cognitive dissonance that they don't understand it or they just willing to push the fact they're willing to rock with the fact that you don't get it. If anybody gets what I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
No, we
Listen,
understand it completely.
listen, man. The whole thing again, and this is why I say all the time. Hey, make sure you guys. I put those links in the chat for Soul Provider. He's live right now, man. Let's at least get him. He need 8 more subs, man, to get 890. Let's get him 8 subs. You're not already subscribed to Soul Provider Speaks. Is the last link I put in the joint.
I'm a
Listen,
slide.
listen, man. What we what happens to black men is that we aren't told the truth by, again, I say it, and I said this, and a lot of people have repeated it after I said it. Our mothers don't tell us the truth about women, because if they tell us the truth about women, they will expose themselves.
Big
And
facts.
instead of them caring more about their children as they should, they're so prideful. Okay, as all women are, but again, if when America gets a cold, black people get the flu, and it's the same thing with the mentality of black women. They just go with everything just to another level, another degree of just fuckery. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and the thing about it is, because they're in control of 70% of children that are being had, what does that do? It's the trickle
Now,
down effect,
fantastic. Can
Yeah.
I
So
ask you a question? All right,
go
check
ahead,
this
bro.
out.
Go ahead.
All right. So, like, my mom has not had any of the children outside of me and my brother, outside of wedlock or in general. It's just me and him.
Hmm.
Now, I had a conversation with her in front of my brother and his girl. And I asked my mom straight up, because we were talking about women. I'm talking about women I deal with, but they were trying to say I was bitter. But I was like, how many women do you know that got at least 3+ kids or up to 6 by multiple different niggas? And she was like, one. And I knew she was only going to say one because my mom used to work in social work.
Hmm.
So she wanted
You
to
saw it
pretend
all.
as if, hold on, but she wanted to pretend as if that she did not tell me all of her stories, because they love to run their mouth and talk about their
Yeah.
day. So she always called me because she ain't got my daddy no more. So she calling me and telling me about her clients. So like, and this is when I push into like the whole welfare system and things like that. Like, I go over to my auntie's house. My auntie got 6+ kids, and all her daughters and pretty much did the same shit. Only one of them really sat up and had kids by one dude and chilled out, and they still really rocking with each other. The other one, like one of them that's younger towards the end, is still in college, and she ain't messed up yet. And I can tell she saw it, so she don't want to do it. But she told me she only knew one. And when I walk into these women's houses, because they look at me as a come up, but it was like, because, I mean, shit, I ain't gonna do no fucked up shit to fuck me up. But what I seen was, I walk into every room of the house, there's a 70-inch TV in that motherfucker. You got a nice little sectional couch that's probably worth about a couple bands, and it's all suede, probably gray or something. You got a BMW in the driveway. And like, I'm starting to realize how much they love come ups as opposed to actually making shit functional
Did
while complaining
these women
about it.
had these women had children? You said, right?
Oh yes,
Was there
lots.
were there any? Okay, this is gonna sound corny, but I don't care. Was there any bookshelves in the house?
Hell no. Well, yes, but they had plants
Okay,
on them.
they had what?
Plants,
They had
like,
plants on them, not
yeah,
books.
yeah,
That was gonna be
vegetation.
my next. That was gonna be my next thing. Like, where they actually feel so they have children, they're raising to be reared into this world, and they're preparing them with materialistic goods that have a depreciating value. Correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
let me let me just
No. We on the same page. I was gonna say we on the same
No.
page. I
'Cause-
just
no.
like breaking it down like that to these females. Like, okay, so you want your son to be like this. What are you doing to if he had a jump shot, I guarantee you'd find some dude who would hone that jump shot. So why can't you do it on the other side of the
No, but let
fence?
me say this. It's this the only thing that's crazy is the fact that, like, I mean, men move, like, we move independently regardless. Like, if your brother fucking up. It's just, it is what it is. Like, even if you got love for that nigga, until he a detriment to you, you really don't cut him off. Like, until you see it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's kind of like this, like the one little brother that I know that come from the auntie that I was talking about. He is the only one of 6 children that is a boy. Only one. And I'm curious as to how he gonna turn out, because I don't really I know him, but he younger than my younger brother. And my younger brother is, I think he just turned 23, 20. No, he just turned 24. This was his Kobe year. So I'm like, all right. So I'm watching this little dude. I'm seeing that he cool, but his mama got him iced up and flexed up, like probably how his daddy was and all the other baby daddies that preceded him. But even if your mama, like my mom, is functional, and I find it hilarious because it's like she will dog all these women to me, but in the presence of another woman, there has to be some level of what is
They
it,
have to protect the
sympathy.
sisterhood. They have to
As
protect the
Yeah,
yeah,
sisterhood.
yeah, man.
yeah.
Yeah. Listen, bro. Listen. The whole thing that we and shout out to Cool Kamasi, man. This is Cool Kamasi said he knew a chick that was a 29-year-old grandma, bro, with
How does
six.
that happen? I gotta do the
Yeah,
math here.
nigga, how? That's a lot. That's weird.
People
She
breaking
had
the
a
law.
baby
That's
at
how it happened.
13,
13, bro. She had a baby at 13,
13,
nigga.
People
So
breaking the
13
law.
and
that's what we telling you, and this is why I say the sisterhood is full of shit. Listen, bro, I knew two girls that had kids in by middle school, like at age 13, they were pregnant. Did you
Yep.
you think anybody went to jail? No. You think any police was called to even get it to happen?
The
No.
women protected these people, man. They
Again,
protected.
exactly. So
Yeah,
and
but
again,
that's because
it
that's
was
great dick for them.
it was celebrated. It wasn't shamed. Any of these things. And like I said, we and I was that was me. So again, just think that's my generation. If
yo, you said your
What year were you
generation real
born,
quick.
Fantastic?
go ahead, Sir Tice.
Oh, I was gonna simply say, I'm in my late 40s. So when my
Ooh.
cousin who grew up with a father was a priest, go figure on that, right? But she's like, we the same age, and people's like, you gonna go to her wedding shower or whatever? I'm like, no, she became a teen mother, and the family, even when I was looked at me like, that's messed up, and I said, and
Wait,
I,
not
I
a wedding
held that.
shower?
No, no, no. Did I say wedding shower or bradal shower or
You said
whatever? A
you
baby
said
shower,
wedding.
baby
Baby
shower.
shower.
Okay,
No,
Baby
no,
see,
shower.
that's a
baby
big
shower,
difference.
baby
That's a
shower.
difference.
Hey, pardon me. I got them messed up or whatever. I'm just thinking or whatever. But anyways, the point. And when I would see that happen, whenever I would see teenage mothers or whatever, I'm like, no, I may send a gift or people who I knew the kids, but I'm not going to that because that means I'm actually acknowledging this. They say,
Yeah,
well, they need your support and this.
reinforcing negative, positive
No,
reinforcement
they don't.
for negative behavior, man. Again,
They
Exactly.
don't. They don't need your support. Like get out
but
of here.
like you said, it's
This
not
would
just that. The most important part is what he's saying is that the family doesn't even understand that if you take a stand as a man and say no, I'm not going to
Right.
support that because that's a negative thing. Why would we celebrate this? This is not something that should be celebrated. Again, should
But
she?
fantastic, they do understand that. The main thing is they don't give a damn. Like
And
yeah. Let,
I'm.
let me jump.
we're
They,
saying, and this is
go
what
ahead,
we're
bro.
saying though. So if you as a man take that stand and you refuse to, go to the celebration and buy this, man, you know what's crazy, bro? I remember this shit, bro. I was in the Navy, right? And this girl had fucked around and got pregnant by some dude or whatnot. What, of course, one man, so she grown, and the dude
Oh, some dude.
he was getting ready to retire, and him and his wife, I guess they was cool and friends with the girl or whatnot, what have you. And do you know that this girl, this man and his wife brought this girl like the most expensive fucking gift that she had, more expensive than her family gave her or anybody that's, how many times I've been in situations where people in my family or my ex-wife or whatnot said, hey, I gave the best fucking gift there. Like people
Hmm.
showed up, they showed up for the food, they didn't bring no gift, they took 17 plates, they didn't even have it was, what I'm saying, for real. And like I said, man, it's the black community is just a never-ending fucking horrible case of enabling, man. That's just what
You
it
Yeah,
mean
it
is.
is.
you
But
mean
Yeah,
you
bruh,
you
the
mean
main
plates?
thing,
You mean plates with drummets, not even the full wing, just
bro,
drummets and flats.
dude.
everything, bro,
Nah,
everything.
Let me jump
hold
in real
on,
quick.
hold on. Oh, wait, go ahead, bro. True.
Go ahead.
I was gonna jump in real
No,
quick.
go ahead, bro.
Go
Yeah.
ahead,
So
spiritual.
so when women say they need us, what they're really saying is that they want to have us on standby because part of that being unaccountable, but having authority and no accountability is that they always want to have somebody there when it goes wrong. And
Fact.
so they know that when they're doing something illogical, like even women are throwing away their femininity because of what? Because they're educated and they can now compete with jobs for men. So they thinking that that overrides them being a woman because society has legally given them that kind of equality to men. So they'll say, I don't have to cook, I don't have to clean, I don't gotta do none of this because I bring a salary or I bring all these other things, and they don't realize, look, men are, well, actual men are not looking for partners when it comes to what a woman brings. We're not looking for a partner. We go, that's a business term to men. It's not a relational term. But with women, they see it, they turning relationships into business. They're making men a partnership for them to come up. They don't see us as actually, they're not looking as a wife in terms of, oh, I want a man to look up to. I want a man over me. I value a man taking leadership and having control of my life because I qualify him to be able to make the best decisions and be a protector. They're not even thinking like that. They're
Hey, true.
manipulating the system into a partnership. That's why women use the word partner. They don't say my husband, they say partner.
Not
Now the
true.
pushback, now the pushback that the simple-minded will say to what you said is, "Oh, y'all just mad because y'all wasn't the one chose," which is just goofy. But I like to acknowledge that I know how these people think, and it's not addressed to anyone in the chat. But I want to build on what you just said. Also, I find it very funny how in 2021, or fuck it, let's just say from 2015 to 2021 or the 2010s, how we have 30 years of evidence, they have 30 years of evidence of seeing this dysfunction not working and seeing, in and out of I won't even call them baby daddies, in and out dudes in and out of their mama's house and all this. And yet the one asset that they can bring, that they have from the time that they're 18 to 24, which is the prime years you technically should be having children.
It's pussy.
Right. No, but I'm saying, physically, the time that they look right. But you said the best asset is not necessarily just even their pussy, but their beauty. And they don't even protect that. Then when they get later on and they realize, well, damn, I'm a bitch with 2 kids by 2 baby daddies, and they're complaining, and this has nothing to do with that HVM crap or whatever. I'm just simply saying they're complaining why they can't even find a quality average dude, because
But
dudes learn. No, I'm almost done. Dudes have learned that I'm not gonna be no stepdaddy. I see that that's a rewardless, thankless job, but they who actually go through this for 9 months or whatever time it is, as far as, from the first time of conception. I'm just simply saying they don't, you see what I'm saying? They just don't get it. And it amazes me how all that they're concerned about, and this is not all of them, okay, but the ones who we're talking about, all they're concerned about is this simple vanity, simple validation that is very fleeting. And technically, when you look at like even the social media, which is their god, you don't even know if that's real. That could be
let me say
bots.
now, bro. Let me say this. I say even with an 85%, like honestly, I'll put it at 85%. And I'm not gonna say statistics because I feel like to a degree, realistically, it can't be measured because nobody's actually clicking into a forum to say, even though I want to do a nigga wrong, I still want a nigga do right by me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's clicking that link to say it. But
Yeah, but
when
there's other
you,
ways that they use to measure them. But go ahead with your point. But I agree. I
I'm,
agree with what you're saying. But yeah,
yeah, I'm saying like when you're not no slouch, like, and I'm talking about just when it come to females. Like me personally, as a young cat, I wasn't an ugly motherfucker. I just had a real young face. So I realized that even when I was in 6th grade, some motherfuckers I knew that was on Section 8 from my neighborhood that went to the school I went to, and my people went through whatever they went to make sure I went to a good school. I was confused as to why I saw a lot of these niggas that I would see on my block at the same school as me. And the craziest part was it's not the fact, like, it goes back to like that circular argument of where it's it's not really about wanting things to be better. And that's when I say you being like someone is being disingenuous. Cause I had me a female I dealt with for 5 years. And the one thing that she made sure to put in my face was my adopted father molested me. My mother wasn't shit and she sold me for drugs while she was selling puss. And I don't know where I'm going in life. So in my mind, I'm sitting there like,
you had a winner there.
No,
fucked up
because
what I
I
just said,
didn't.
but
No, I
I'm being
didn't.
sarcastic.
No,
Okay.
that's cool. That's cool. But the only thing was because I'm still dealing with her to this day. I just told her she can't have no D no more. I told her until we actually have an understanding, I'm never gonna have sex with you again. So she just mad. And then she started
Well,
fucking my friends. So I had to cut them niggas off.
but
Like,
bro, as a young black
Let
man,
me,
as a young, I was
yeah,
gonna say this.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was gonna say, as a young,
young fella. Listen, man. Listen, bro. If and when she disrespects you at that level, she should never have access to the D ever again, bro. That's a trap, man.
that's facts.
I don't give a damn how good it is, brother. Stay away from that
No, it was great.
leg,
It
man.
was
Run
great.
yeah, run. She can't pay you to deal with that, brother. And sorry for again. This
I'm
is
sure
why.
other dudes will sign off on
But
how great
no,
it
hold
was too.
on.
But no,
Hold
just
on, hold
cover.
on, hold on, hold on. But I didn't slouch through it. The only thing was, even though my dad was a player ass nigga, when I got into my mid 20s, I understood why my dad was the way he was. I thought about him in a negative fashion until I had to be out in the game a certain way to understand why he moved the way he moved.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
doesn't necessarily mean you have to repeat those things. I'm not saying you are. I'm just simply saying, okay, in other words, you understand a person who in 1930 had to be a bootlegger. I'm just throwing an example, but that
Go
don't
ahead.
mean you do those same things now because the dynamic is much different.
yeah.
Part of what you said, a lot of what you said earlier, I just want to say this. If you change, I'm not trying to talk to you like, like, oh, we know this, whatever, but you have
I
to
ain't
change
taking
the
you big.
class of.
I don't think you sound
Okay,
good,
okay. Now I
bro.
just want to
Go
make
ahead.
be clear because you have to change the class of people you're around, and this is one thing that we don't talk about in the black community because we act like everybody's equal. That's bullshit. Everybody
Facts.
knows that, whatever. Okay, so there are certain people, and it's not about economics either. You can be economically poor and have values, structure, and all this. And you can be a shady ass rich motherfucker. So it's not just about values, but I'm sorry, it's not just it's not just about the money you make. But the thing is man, a lot of consistency I'm noticing in your story, and this is no disrespect, but man, these are some low down ass motherfuckers that and you
Facts.
gotta change those completely, man. So
That's
Now,
why you
that's
gotta
let
all
me
be
I'm
tell
you
you.
saying.
gotta be
No, but
disciplined, man. It's your discipline sexually,
now,
man. You
no,
because I
but
heard
bro,
I heard you
too.
saying I heard you respond say, oh, it was good, bro. It got to be more than that. That's why you
No,
have to.
no, bro. A lot of pussy good. I'm saying that, like, bro, you told me in another chat that me being from Cleveland, I sound like a Yankee ass motherfucker, and you the first nigga to ever tell me that. Like every other place I go, when I went to Maryland, nigga, they told me I was country as hell. They thought I was from Atlanta or Alabama.
Right, but at
Nah,
the end
you
of the
don't.
day, we have to stay focused.
Yeah,
And
you don't sound southern at all,
yeah,
bro.
you don't, not at all.
Yeah,
Um, so you have to stay focused, man. And the way that you stay focused is to vet, and re-vet. You know your standards as a man. And the way I operate is I don't ask for anything that I'm not willing to give. So I apply that standard equally, but oppositely, right? In other
Okay.
words, I know how I want to live. I know what my standards are. I don't smoke marijuana. Therefore, I will not deal with a woman who smokes marijuana. I don't live nasty. I keep my bathrooms clean. I make up my bed when I get up daily. So the woman that comes into my life, she has to have be along those same standards. Now, can she be slightly beneath them? Yes, because there's always room for improvement. Or she may even be slightly above my standards, which makes it even better.
It does.
See, so that's what we have to get to. And I said that I asked this question earlier, and you talk about the five essential things, right? So you know what your five essential things are. Well, actually six, because leadership is one that I forgot. So you know what your six essential elements are to the way that you want to live life, right? Be it whatever you have on your list, whatever you have on your list. Mine is leadership, protection, provision, order, structure, and discipline, right? Leadership,
Yes.
protection, provisions, order, structure, and discipline. Those are the six essential elements. Now, there are quite more, but they all fit within the confines and the structure of those six elements.
Now,
Discipline.
brother, who's talking right now? What is your
this
name again?
this 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 the
Your
general,
screen
bro.
name? I
Yeah,
just want
this
to
the
remember
general.
your name.
Yeah. This the general. So you got to find someone who fits inside of each of those elements for you. You understand? If you're not a weed head, you don't need to be fucking with a bitch that's a weed head. If you don't spend money frivolously, you don't need to be fucking with a bitch that spend money frivolously. If you're about protection, she must be able to give you something to protect. In other words, she can't be a floozy when you're out together. She can't be smiling up in other niggas' faces and winking and blinking and flirting inadvertently. You know how females do. They do it all the time, right?
That is true.
Your
Whatever
provisions.
whatever your hobbies, whatever your
No.
it sounds as simple as it sounds. Whatever your hobbies are, or whatever you like to do, and when I say like to do, I mean you mentioned something about you're a barber and you're trying to set up your tax business, you're trying to set up your taxes in a way I think I heard
Mm-hmm.
correctly. You
That
start
is
hanging
correct.
around people, you start talking to other business owners and like, hey, how did you set up your thing? And what's going to happen is you're going to be in different circles. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and that's what I just try to say to brothers when I mean, it's cliche now about pursue your purpose. I hope it becomes super cliche because all brothers should be doing that because when you do that, you're going to be surrounded by people who have kind of a same shared vision with you. And then you'll be further away from those people who just going to be stuck on what they are and shit.
Okay,
But
so
also, I was in
go
on
ahead,
this
bro.
and also just be willing. I mean, you already sounded or whatever, but I'm just wanting to just reiterate this, just be willing to always walk away, whether that's a broad or a dude who doing stuff
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
what I was
like or
about to
you
say.
got, yeah, and just
Walk
be willing to
away.
walk away.
Because you
Now,
got to remember, a woman can only do what you allow her to do. You're
That's
still in
facts.
control. You have to create the space for a woman to do something. So the position you take with her is going to determine what she's allowed, how she's allowed to affect your life.
Case in point, when I was on the
okay,
dating scene, I
go
had
ahead.
a case in point when I was out in the dating scene, right? I was entertaining this woman. She came by my house. The first thing she did was sit on the couch, kick her shoes off in the middle of the floor, and put her feet up in my couch. That's the
That's the
first
same
thing she
type of
did.
bitch that'll leave chicken bones and Kool-Aid under her mattress.
But so let me show you what I did. The first thing I did was I politely took her feet and put them down out of the couch. I picked her shoes up and I set them by the door.
Ooh.
I did that. We had a nice salad. We had a night. I got a couple of glasses of wine. I put the glasses on. I got the little shit that you sit them on, right? The little cup, the little holders or whatever.
Coasters.
So
Coasters,
you
yes.
fed, hold on, so you fed a hood bitch a salad, huh?
Well, she wasn't a hood bitch because well, I didn't find out till later on that she had a
Exactly.
little hood in her. But my point is the
Yes, I'm
attempt
listening.
to the attempt to vet her was there. And so she looked at me kind of strange, and I said, please, hey, I don't do that. I don't lay on my couch. I don't put my feet up in my couch. So I would ask that you not do that. And it was a little bit of a like, what the fuck type attitude going on. I picked her shoes
Amen.
up and I set them by the door. She looked at me kind of strange, and I said, no, I believe. And then we had a conversation. I said, well, I believe that everything has a assigned specific place. She told me that I was OCD.
I believe
This
I'll
is
that.
what
be
she said
I'll
to me.
be OCD. I'll be Yep,
No,
go
no,
ahead,
no.
Jim.
So I poured the wine and we're having this conversation. I made the salad. I put the salad at the on the salad bowl on the table. I did some henny wings. I made her little plate. I put my little plate at the table, and she said to me, "I thought we were going to eat in here and drink the wine and watch the movie." I said, "No,
No, the
we're
fuck we
gonna
not.
we're gonna eat. We're gonna eat at the table. This is why I have a table, a dining table in my home." So that, needless to say, that relationship lasted all about a week. She didn't want to come back after that, and I was like, "Cool, good riddance." Again, be willing enough to walk away. Trust me, I'm the king of
Now,
walking away. I walked away.
now,
Listen, I'm gonna tell you some
yeah.
real shit that you may not know.
Go ahead, big
Fantastic
bro.
about it. I walked away from motherfuckers that I was married to 3 different times. Choose. See you
That
later.
I like that I ain't gonna cap. Like, and I'm gonna say
He
this.
definitely
When
said
it
it
comes to
again,
doing
man.
that,
Hey,
go ahead,
hey,
Taxi.
I don't know how the hell he did it 3 times, but hey,
That's
That's what
funny,
I was about
he
to
General.
say,
definitely the
bro.
How
king.
I
you
He
do
ain't
said
up
not
it.
out of
get
there.
how a nigga did it three
But
times, nigga. I
but
ain't done it once.
but young fella,
Okay.
let me say this, and I'm gonna close it out, y'all, because I gotta get ready to go check in his job, man. But listen, young brother, um, The biggest problem that you did and you should never ever do ever again is tell a woman your deepest, darkest
Secrets.
and insecurities or anything that's ever happened to you on that level, brother. It took a
Okay.
lot of
Facts.
a lot of courage for you to disclose this here amongst us. Greatly appreciate you for your transparency and things like that. But man, don't even do that with niggas because
Mm-hmm.
you know how many
Nah,
niggas
you
you
right.
told me like the for all nigga you failed your marriage or you this you that right? Niggas are the ultimate like they like the worst niggas, bro, with your personal information. So I would advise you keep that extremely
Keep
close
that to
to your vest.
yourself.
Yeah, to yourself.
Now, fantastic. Can I?
Let me
Can I?
let me
Say you
caveat
right?
real quick.
Just real quick,
Hold
real
on
quick.
one.
Yeah, real
Oh,
quick,
go
real quick.
ahead.
And I'm gonna kick it to you before we close it out. You,
All right. So I'm saying that you are right in that respect, only because I had to realize that a lot of niggas I deal with is some simpletons. I dealt with them niggas and I sat there and watched how they move with their bitches. Like some of my niggas that had bitches that are stripper bitches and done all types of shit. And I always just said no. But my main thing is when it don't rock for me, I've always said no.
well,
And
well, this is the biggest thing, man. And even though you're saying that, even though it's a lot of times where it's like you're saying no too late. All right, you got to learn how to say no up front, not no after the fact. Because saying no
I,
up front, like General's telling you, can save you a lot of trouble after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's how
okay,
most
so I
relationships.
say I might have been childish that you might be right in that
Well,
retort
it's
because
not. Wait,
honestly,
wait, wait. I
I
wouldn't
just
call
like
it
having my
childish.
roster.
Well, wait, I wouldn't call it childish. Look, and like I said, don't talk yourself down because again, ignorance is a thing.
Bliss.
And a lot of us don't have the experience that we weren't taught the things we should have been taught from a male's perspective. Like you said, you look at your dad, you had to learn by watching your dad after the fact, right? You did your
Yes.
dad ever really sit down with you and tell you, hey, this, and this?
No, what he ended
Exactly.
up telling me was more so of a standpoint of just I was moving on my feelings, but it wasn't 100% logic, so I got downfalls now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So he didn't front load you with information. He waited till you was already in the trap to try and help you get out. See, this is where
I
we
never got in the trap though.
now you got in the trap, brother. You say you got a baby mama and a chick that just
No,
told
no,
you.
no, no, bro. I ain't
Oh,
got
he
no
said she
baby
had a
mama.
baby on him. He said
Oh,
she had a baby
okay.
Got
on
a
him,
baby on
not
him.
his,
Okay, cool.
not
Okay,
not
great,
his. Yeah,
great.
yeah,
But
yeah.
the trap is mentally though. The trap
Okay,
is mentally.
even still, good. So that's one that saved you. Great that wasn't your kid. But even still, the fact of the matter that she threw the things back in your face, you know what I'm saying, that you said to her that was extremely, personal and traumatic. That in
Okay.
itself. So you gotta learn, bro. And like you said, again, never trust a big button to smile, bro. Again, it's not just a colloquialism. That's actual good life advice. But ultimately, man,
I'm gonna
we
be an
thank you all.
asshole and say she had more titties than ass, but whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Either way, we've been rocking for 3 hours, man, a little bit over. I greatly appreciate you guys that came up, man. Make sure you guys pull up on me tomorrow. We will be doing a light skin stream tomorrow because apparently this shit is it's a brand new motherfucking light skin champion that's speaking out. Finally, we might have one. They're saying fuck this shit. I'm gonna talk about how fine I am and this and the other. And if you bitches don't like it, bitch, we don't like it.
What?
Look, we gonna
Are
see
you
it.
talking
All
about
right.
the baby girl?
Nah, yeah. Hey, her. Yeah, that chick. The Danielle or Danielle, whatever her name. I don't know, whatever.
Nah,
Danielle.
she like way bad though. She
Yeah,
like way bad though.
so yeah, man. So we definitely gonna be chopping up on that tomorrow. Greatly appreciate you guys for coming through. Thank you everybody for the likes, the views. Like this on the way out if you haven't already
All right,
liked it.
respect, bro.
Hey, shout Smoke.
Salute.
Appreciate y'all for shoot some subs to my way for Soul Provider Speak. Shout out to him, Nerd Pill. Make sure y'all pull up on him when y'all can. And that's that on that one, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Holla.
Hey yo, Tastic, before you go though, who
Yo,
got the next channel going?
I don't know. Nobody's up right now, so I don't know what to tell you. But you just look
All
around.
right, I'm gonna watch. I watch all y'all niggas.
I bet, bro. Appreciate you. Holla.
Be safe.